where are you? Hi, you're with Scott. I'm Ganji Kid. I'm Gravekipper. I'm Scuffles. Scuffles? That might be the name of my podcast. Thinking about it. Hi. I mean, I've been thinking about doing a podcast since fucking Joe Rogan's been doing them, alright? I know everyone's done one now. I know my fucking dog's done a podcast, and so is the fucking...
Explosion
I know the
inside City
postman's
Hall.
doing a podcast on the way around, and the chuffing. I know everyone's done a podcast, yeah. I know.
June can be dreadful.
I know, I just want to sort of step up.
Must be bombed, Klee be doomed.
Just want to sort of
Those
step...
are the survival rules that the Knights of Klee be doomed.
Just want to sort of step... Just want to sort of step up the content a little bit. You know, I want to keep improving and pushing forward. Just want to step up the content a little bit. Not now, not right now, not immediately. Just, you know, it's on the list. There's a lot of things on the list. So hi, you're with Scott. I'm Ganji Kid. I'm Gravekipper. It's midnight. It's always midnight. Well done to everyone that played Words on stream with us earlier on.
These bombs, so heavy.
How's my kilobytes looking? My kilobytes are looking okay. Let's just jump out of here. I just wanted to quickly show you... Oh, the kilobytes didn't like that. They don't mind. There's our YouTube channel, Ganji Kid. Get on, subscribe to us on YouTube. Played Words on stream earlier. Words on stream. The kilobytes are tanking a little bit. If it's an off and on, I'll do an off and on early if it needs it. If it needs it, I'll chuff and do it. I swear I'll do it. If I say that, the computer should hear it and think, no, I don't want to be turned off and on. I'll just... Green kilobytes. So anyway, we had a good Words on stream earlier. We learned a lot about Estonia. We learned a lot about Estonia and we gave the money to charities. That was a big success. Words on stream on the old YouTube earlier. Well done, everyone. I'm playing Genshin Impact. I'm here.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
Fish blasting. Playing Genshin Impact. What we're going to be doing. Done my little commissions. Done all that. Got some some resin. Charging up. Could go and do a few resin spends. But really what we're doing is we wanted to be finishing Leeway this month. So... We're now on our holidays in the Golden Apple Archipelago. We're now on our holidays. Trust me. We're on our holidays in the Golden Apple Archipelago.
Get up, lazy bones! The sun's so high, it's right in your eyes!
And we're straight into it. And yeah, I want to do this. It's story mode, it's story quests. There's not infinite ones. There's, I think, 3 more on this Hollybob's setting. I think we can blast through it in the next couple of... I don't think we have to do 30 days on it. I think we blast through it, then we get back to Inazuma, so let's have a crack. I'm doing it in the week. Cheeky. And hopefully we'll be back to Inazuma by the weekend. Who knows? Depends how long I chuff on for, really, doesn't it? Depends how long I chunter on for. Hang on. Why's my YouTube loop stopped? You chuffer. Maybe that was what was stalling the... Maybe that was what was stalling the old... Oh no, it is back. Maybe that was what was stalling. If you want us to change the YouTube loop, if you want us to have a different dance, send me your tippies on coffee, you chuffers. I'm just putting those little dances in the... For a few of these streams while we're doing the holidays things, just as a little bit of fun. I don't want to tarnish every stream with an MMD dance, but look, it's like cheerful. Hopefully people will see that and join in. Have a look. What's that there? I haven't seen that before. Yeah, it's fine. I sleep with my eyes closed.
Yeah, that's why you couldn't see that the sun's in your eyes!
I trust you slept well.
Yeah, well enough.
Sounds like the same story for everyone. I got up first today, so I took a walk around
you've been
and
calling
picked
me.
some fruits for our breakfast.
Sorry, I'm in this room. On Discord. I haven't got Discord open. And my phone. It's in the other room on charge. Is it important? Seems to see... Is it important? Can I play Stray? Have a look, hang on. I don't know what Stray is. I'm not doing it now, I'm finishing, you know, I'm playing this Genshin Impact right now, I'm telling you that, because I'm... Cat? What are you on about? Look at this. It says cat. Cat. I have to have a look at this now. I just started this story quest on Genshin Impact though, and I'm raring to finish them. So, how do I look at Stray? I'll tell you how I look at it. I go to this, and I turn that on, and then I go like this. Stray game. These images look a bit funny for what I'm expecting. Not really done a very good version of full screen then for you. Annapurna did the control game that was alive online. Oh, look at it. Is this some sort of multiplayer? Or is it just 1p? It's quite a clever idea, isn't it, to use a cat? Yeah, we'll have to play this, won't we? There's only so many hours in the day. Wonder how big the game is. Is it like a little indie game, or is it a big, you know, if it's got a review in the Guardian, it's probably a AAA title, isn't it? Which probably means it's come out broken, full of bugs. It's supposed to look impressive, that is, but I'm playing Genshin Impact and I know what impressive looks like these days. That's quite good. It's like semi-realistic, isn't it? But there's the meowing cat, Stray. PS5, PS4. It's a PlayStation game, is it? Is it PlayStation exclusive? Looks like it might be PlayStation exclusive. It's a console game. PC too. It's the PC as well. Stray game length 8 hours to complete, so that's about a 56-hour game if I play it on stream. About a 56-hour game, isn't it? 8 hours says there. Steam, Wikipedia, Annapurna Interactive is the publisher. Did they produce it? Because Annapurna did Control as well, which was quite a big game on the Switch, because it was the first game to be online. Like, it was, instead of you downloading a massive game on your Switch, you just log on to their server and play it sort of on the server. It's quite a clever concept, a way of making great big games on a smaller system. So, although it's not listed on this list for some reason. Anyway, Stray, Blue 12 Studio, let's have a look at that. Can I not just have a look at one thing? Can I just copy and paste the one thing, please, computer? I don't know why Alexa can do Alexa, and on this I have to use this fucking mouse all the time. Can't I just tell it, like Google, like I want to know about Blue 12? I bet you can these days, I bet you can. Blue 12 Studio, it just comes up with Stray first, it doesn't come up with anything else, just Stray. Just Stray everything. Blue 12 Studio. I want to know about the Blue 12 Studio, you fuckers. Stray. It's a Montpellier, France-based game developer, founded by Kula and Viv. Their studio is best known for their currently in development cat adventure game, Stray. And does that count as an indie developer, or is it just a... It's a cyberpunk adventure about being a cat. There's a lot of, like, you know, Stray-based stuff. I want to know about Blue Chuffing Studio. I want to know about what their Eurogamer... Have they not got their own webpage for Blue 12 Studio? You think they'd have their own, like, you know, hello, this is us, this is what we do. You think the cat will be okay? It depends. I'll be controlling it, so it's got a lot of high scores, but it's very early days for that, isn't it? So I just Blue 12 Studio. No, not much more stuff on here. It's weird, that isn't it? How about this? Blue 12 Studio, Montpellier, France. LinkedIn. I'm not on LinkedIn. What have we got here? Founded 2016. That's it. It doesn't say anything about it on this website, so glad they got me to open this. I've opened LinkedIn now. Don't like LinkedIn though. Computer games, 2 to 10 employees. Montpellier Arcostain, partnership, 2016. I mean, it's just like a little indie company, isn't it? It is, isn't it? It's an indie game. When you've got 4 people working there, like, it's probably an indie game. I can't look at it because it's LinkedIn. Right. Yeah, it looks good. We'll play it sometime. I'm not going to ride the trend wave and play it on the day of release, because didn't know it was going to get released. Just playing this now, you chuffer. Make me feel bad for playing Genshin Impact now. This has got Cattons in it. Now everyone on the stream is going to be like, oh, let's go and watch some Stray. Let's go and watch Stray. Oh. Like, some people are desperate to play the brand new game the day it comes out on stream, because they think, you know, stream got to have the latest game. Everyone's going to go and look at the latest. All the people that go and look at the latest game, yeah. Then you have to do the next latest game next time, because otherwise they're going to go and look at that. Let them go and look. They'll be back. We could have been playing Raft. We could have been playing Raft. You know. Could have been playing Raft with Discord on, but somebody doesn't want to play it. So. I don't know what you want to say about that. Well, I tell you what I don't like is that my kilobytes keep knocking down to red, and it's starting to do my head in. It's as if this thing is breaking this little dancey thing on the corner. It's as if I wonder if I turn that off, will it fix it? And if it doesn't, then I'll be annoyed because I'll have turned that off. I think we're fine. Another thing that is annoying me is I keep looking up at this upper monitor to read your chat on the bigger monitor. I need to get that monitor sorted. I want to be looking over here at you all the time. If I look up there all the time and the light's coming from underneath me, it makes me look a bit like that. What are you going to do about it? Right, let's get your chat where I can see it. No cats on raft. Yeah. You could have had a cat on the raft. You could have a cat on a raft. There's no rules about it. On the open sea. In fact, the cat would probably stay on the raft rather than being in the sea. They'd probably prefer that than in the sea. So, who knows?
And Paimon's been waiting for you to get up so she can finally dig in.
Paimon's cross. We've woke up. We've been having a dream about a cat. Right? We've woke up. I'd have to plan. You see, I have to plan for streams. I have to download the program. Press go. Like, if I was like XQC, I could probably just rant on about some shit. Watch some videos, and then by the time I've done that, it's downloaded, and like we could play it on stream. I'm not like that. I have to plan. I have to think. Oh, let's have a look at this then. Let's download it. Let's have a little look. Let's make sure it works on the screen. Make sure I can move my buttons around. I have to plan for that. We had breakfast anyway. We've had breakfast now.
Huh? Fisher left? First thing in the morning?
Tell you what was weird then is I sat down to play Genshin Impact, and we had a little look at Cat, and Cat looks good, yeah. That looks like an interesting game. But it was weird, actually, to sit down and look at a different game on the computer. Because, like, Genshin Impact, I've been playing this now even more than ever. Like, recently, even more than ever. In a bid to make sure we're ready for the new expansion when it comes out. And I've been watching Hearthstone videos in my spare time sometimes. And, like, I'm wringing my hands now watching Hearthstone videos. There's a new expansion coming out in Hearthstone, and I've got this feeling I might... It depends on whether I can bring it to stream. If I can't set up the stream for it, then we not do it. We miss the expansion, it goes by. But I have a feeling I might want to climb that ladder to legend again, sort of prove it. I've said it on stream that I've been a legendary Hearthstone player, and I'm like, yeah, well, you've got a card back to prove it, but that's all. I don't know. I think I might want to... Like, I watched Rekful get #1 ranked legend on stream, and now I'm a streamer. Like, I could just... I might... My best ever legend rank was 3,000. 3,000's not rank 1. But, like, what's the difference between me and Thijs? Well, Thijs is probably quite smart and he knows all the cards and plays it every fucking day and has a nice healthy... I probably goes to the gym and... Like, what I'm saying is, look, couldn't I get rank 4 at least? And when you're rank 4, can't you get rank 3? And when you're rank 3, isn't 2 and 1 achievable? If I could get rank 1 Legend Hearthstone on stream, then I will have been... Like, I will have achieved the highest accolade that I've ever seen someone that I respect on stream achieve. That would be really weird, wouldn't it? It'd be like, wow. So there's part of me that wants to spend... You have to spend the money on the cards. Going back to the cards, we're not going back to the cards. We haven't decided that yet, but part of me... I was thinking about it. It's part of my competitive nature. And it's a field that I feel... One of the issues with Genshin Impact, it's non-competitive, it's not an issue, but we were talking the other day, me and my sister were, about games that you can be competitive in, and the nature of streaming in that, like, if I was the best at any game, it doesn't matter what game it is, if I was the best at fucking Pogger, there's no such game as Pogger, is there? Pogger, Frogger, or... what are the other games they play? Rocket League. If I was the best at Rocket League, you don't give a shit. You don't give a shit about Rocket League, but I would be a professional... You'd be the best at Rocket League. That'd be a thing. Everyone would know. And I feel like... I know I'm saying this out loud on stream, and there are going to be loads of games that are going to be just totally beyond me. Like, I'm not ever going to be the best at something that requires actions per minute. I'm just not. But... Hearthstone, you know, I can definitely say I'm in the top 5% in Europe when I put my mind to it. I can definitely achieve that. So, you know, where can we go from there? I don't know. So, but we haven't got time for that as well. The audio's out of sync. But we haven't got time for that as well. No, the audio's not out of sync. It's not out of sync. That's just for you. That's just for you. Although I am getting occasional red kilobyte notices like video buffering. Use the low latency toggle under the advanced menu to disable low latency mode. So, but yeah, I do think these things. You know, I'm thinking these things. And what I'd have to do is I'd have to get Hearthstone on the computer that I'm sat at now, because it's on the old computer. And I'm not going to start streaming on the old computer just for Hearthstone, am I? So we'd have to get Hearthstone on this computer. I'd have to get all my passwords, log in, you know, download it, go through all that rigmarole, and then I'd set up for a stream and say, hi, I'm Scott, it's Genshin Kid Gravekeeper, we're playing Hearthstone. And I'd run a Hearthstone stream, and no one would care. No one would want to watch that. It'd be the most, like, Hearthstone's a dead game. You're either at the top or you're playing Battlegrounds, or like you're making videos on YouTube, or, you know, you'd have to grind it hard. Like the people who are doing well at Hearthstone streaming or content creation, they're on it, dropping a new video every day. They're on it every day, and they have been on it every day for as long as I've been watching them fucking playing. So, I think it's a hard grind, that. The actual playing the game and getting legend rank, I'd enjoy it, wouldn't I? In my free time, but, I don't know if it would be, I think it'd be detrimental to our stream if at the moment, with the content we're currently rolling on the carousel, I added in Hearthstone. I think it'd be detrimental. They'd watch the cats. Yeah, that's true. But I'm playing Genshin Impact. Like, I haven't... If I knew about cats, I'd have had to prepare it. Tonight, it's Genshin Impact. And Twitch at the moment, for me, although I can't get out of this image here, I can't move past it, I can't go to the menu anymore because we're in the middle of this, but for me at the moment it's about pushing through the Genshin Impact story so that it's all nice and set up for Sumeru, which is the new expansion. So I'm thinking ahead. Like right now, Cats is popping off, and if you knew about it, you'd have prepared it and you'd have been ready to play it. You'd have had it all logged on and loaded, but I didn't, so I'm not. Same with Raft.
Yeah, she seemed unwilling to stay with us. She said she had some other work to do for the Adventurers Guild.
A likely story. What happened to coming here to restore the glory of the Immernachtreich? Now she has guild work to do all of a sudden?
Judging by that look on her face, there was probably something on her mind.
We tried sending Mona to comfort her like before, but she said Mona doesn't understand the work of the Adventurers Guild and...
She didn't even make up some excuse about the Immernachtreich to get some time alone?
Then she must be feeling quite troubled.
I'd love to help her as a friend.
Yep. Votes are in. It's unanimous.
Oh, yeah, about that. Paimon went ahead and voted for you. She said since you're always together, her opinion counts as yours and...
Well, you're an adventurer after all.
Paimon.
Official said, despite her...
I'm going to skip
haven't
through
known
it.
her. In conflict, I've also had a time like that.
I agree.
Xinyan always has great team spirit.
Oh, one other thing. This morning, we saw a mirage on the island in the north.
Right, island in the north, let's go. Blazin Trails. See, that's supposed to be exciting. I actually feel like this is some sort of anticlimax now because I've looked at those cats. I feel like, oh, everyone's playing cats and I got Klee. Klee's brilliant. Fucking cats. It's only an 8-hour game, that. It's only an 8-hour game. It's not like this, which lasts forever. Never ending. Boo! It's only an 8-hour. It's French as well, so... Le chats. At night. What do the French people know about cats? Hey, this is crabs. There's crabs there, look. Crabs. What about crabs? It's like a sideways moving cat with a big claw. Crabs. You could have crabs instead of cats. So... you could always have crabs. Crabs. Who run the world? Crabs. Cats, probably. Cats. Everyone's playing cats. Look, they're not. Forget it. What's happening? What do they want from me? She said go to the North Island, didn't she? There's all the Fatui here. Every time we come here, we have to kill them every time. That's their machine that they're doing. Oh, it's over there. Look, they want me over there, so I'm in the wrong place. You wouldn't get this business with cats.
This island looks pretty normal.
In cats, they probably don't have this. All these people talking. And this one's got a hairdo.
I smell something burning on the wind.
My scry glass is getting clearer, but I still can't see much.
Hey, look what I found. It's a... well, is it a drum or a plant?
It's a drum.
An instrument made of a plant?
It's not made of a plant.
Xinyan, do you think this could be your island?
Oh, you mean this instrument could have been put here just for me?
Hold on. When I touched the rock garden in the bonsai yesterday, we were all transported to another space. Xinyan, do you want to take some time first to get ready?
No, she doesn't.
Well, you're right, but it's all good. I'm always ready to make some music.
See? It's not cats, is it? It's not cats. 6 out of 10. Not cats.
Paimon just got a mouthful of dirt.
That wasn't dirt, Paimon. That was cat mess.
Paimon, are you okay?
Just as we thought. We've been sent to another place.
Why does this place feel so bleak? Xinyan, are you sure this is your mirage?
Yeah, inside Jinyan's head, it's bleak, apparently.
I think so, yeah, but you're right. Why is it so bleak here?
You're out of ideas.
Look, there's something really bright over there. It's almost like it's inviting us to go check it out.
Is it a cat? Is it a cat?
Okay. Let's go have a look.
Wait. This is too obvious. Surely it's gotta be a trap.
That well may be, but there's also nowhere else for us to go.
If this mirage belongs to Xinyan, I don't think we'll find any traps here.
No, maybe some
Now you're talking. You know that wouldn't be my style.
Whatever.
That makes sense.
Just it's rubbish compared
Alright,
to cats.
let's go then. But let's also make sure to be careful.
I don't even want to go any more Paimon. I just want to look at a cat going around in a cyberpunk universe. It's totally different to this, a cat in a cyberpunk universe. It's like different to this. This isn't a cat. She's got pointed ears. Yeah, it's not cyberpunk though either.
These bombs, so heavy.
So I bet when you play it, it's nowhere near as good as this. Go to the brightly lit place. So you don't get this in cats. What am I doing? Am I going to fly over there? I'll just fly off and die. Can't climb the tree. I can hit the drum. Can't do that in cats. See, look. Do you remember that film, Cats? You know the... Wait. You know the film, Cats? You know, before you start getting eggy about this cat thing. Ah! I can't climb on. I can't climb on. I can't... Every other part of the game, you can climb on it. This bit, no, not having that. Thinking about that cat game, yeah, you think it might be good. It looks good. It does. But it's come from France. Hang on. What's it say? The notes of the melodic bloom can be transferred to the next bloom, which change the flight direction of the notes. What the fuck? Oh, I don't like this. I've appeared over here, though, look. So I managed to make it. The game thinks. So at least I did that. I don't know what these are. Anyway, I was going to say, you know the film Cats? You've heard of the Cats, the film? Oh, this is the same as that other thing. It just fires these things at you in a different direction. You know the film Cats, anyway? That was fucking rubbish, wasn't it? They were all dressed up as cats, but it was CGI and it was crap. So that's probably what you don't realise about that game, is it looks good in principle, but you're going to get Chuffing Taylor Swift with the cat costume on and Judi Dench dressed as a pussy. So you don't know, it might be the Uncanny
locked.
Valley cats, exactly. So you know, just keep that in mind. Have a think about that for a minute, and now come back to Genshin Impact. Now Genshin Impact's the best thing in the world again. Forget cats. Just get it out of your head. Genshin, you even watched it. I'm not going to watch. You're going to play it now. You'll let me know. You're chiefing. It's only an 8-hour game, so by tomorrow you should have finished it. Do that thing where you turn into water and slide under. Kazuha, lift yourself into the air and jump over it.
Let's keep thinking this through.
Xinyan, why did you lock the door?
You'd think I'd know this. Oh, actually, I usually put my key under the flower pot next to the door, so maybe the key is nearby.
This is weird. You don't get this weird shit in cats.
Oh, is there a flower pot around here?
Yeah. Kipper's got it, look. There are no pots, but this is a flower.
I guess it's worth a shot.
They need to pick up the pace of this. Look at... Oh, Klee got pushed aside. They need to pick up the pace of this and make it exciting, because they don't realise, but cats are... Everyone's talking cats. Maybe I should just watch some people on stream playing cats on my stream. Yeah, maybe that'll do it. It's only a trend. It's only a, phase. It's not going to be forever. Whereas Genshin Impact... Step on adjacent melodic panels and light them all up to awaken the melodic harp. An awakened melodic harp will give off a unique radiance. Some melodic pedals have special functions. You can tell them apart by the special symbols that are marked. So that makes sense, of course. There you go. Which is cool as fuck. Look at that over there. It looks confusing as anything. You don't get this in cats. There you go. I woke up a melodic harp. You don't get that in cats. Just have cat video shorts. Yeah, exactly. I could switch that out, yeah. Except then everyone would want to watch it. Just a fucking cat going around.
I hear music.
I hear music. I want to
This
just...
place really is dedicated to music.
It is, isn't it? In a way. I got the sound of enemies. I don't see enemies. Is that the music she's talking about? Can I have my chest, please?
Wow, so we did get the key from the plant. Oh, the puzzles in Xinyan's Mirage seem way easier than Kazua's.
The
Well, his
puzzles...
life experiences are far richer than mine.
You flatter me.
Apparently the puzzles here are easier. You'd think they'd start with the easier puzzles and move on to the more difficult ones, but... Look at that! Super Mario N64 version. Or it's in... Now what's happened is it's like Dark Souls, where you go through that painting and then... Fucking hell, there's loads more of it. That's what you think when you're in Dark Souls, anyway. It's over here. I never go the first way. I always like to go the other way and have a look. I don't think I can go up there yet, do I? Definitely not going to try it. But what's that? Da da da. La la la. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's only the inside of someone's mind. It's the worst that can happen.
Wow, that flower is huge!
It's so odd here. Is it because of that flower?
Heck yeah! I wasn't expecting visitors.
The flower's talking.
Ah, it talks! Paimon knows, but this is different!
Hi. We touched those drum-like plants growing on the beach outside, and we're transported here. Are you the owner of this place?
To be honest, this is the most ridiculous fucking... I mean, Cyberpunk Cat's one thing, right? But this is the most fucking ridiculous story of... This is silly. This is like children's book silly, isn't it? I touched the drum-like plants and I'm inside my own head and talking to a plant that's growing there.
This is the Hall of Music, and I'm merely its gatekeeper. Tell me, my friends, are you here to pursue the ultimate expression of music?
But the quests, the running around and all that is quite fun. It's interesting mechanics. It's just what a fucking convoluted way of getting us doing it.
Oh, you betcha.
Then tell me, what do you hope to express with music?
I expressed that I want my primos.
The spirit of resistance.
And also, official. We need some seashells and something for official.
Right on, great answer. I'm so glad to hear that. I consider myself very lucky to meet another musician with the same
You
ideals.
see, in that cat game, can you get several different cats? Can you have several different cats? Have you got a cool cat with a hat on, and a different cat that has different magic powers? Is there a samurai cat? I don't think.
Even giant flowers get along well with Xinyan.
People who are easy to get along with make friends wherever they go.
Well, if you've made it this far, you must wish to venture deeper into the Hall of Music. However, I must apologize. My singing voice is required for entry, but unfortunately my pipes are a little dry.
My pipes are a little dry.
Are you all right? Do you need, some cold medicine or something?
It's just that I haven't had any glacial spring water in a very long time.
Glacial spring water.
Yeah, with one sip of that and...
I get it.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, you're the best.
You mean we have to go hiking?
Spring water and seawater could not be more dissimilar.
I get it.
But you may need my powers in order to see the spring.
What?
Give me your hand, friend, so that you can see through my eyes.
You're a giant plant. You don't have eyes. I mean, it's even more. They just added on like, I suppose if you're going full silly...
Thanks. You shook my hand. Guess that makes this friendship official.
If you're going full silly, you might as well go full silly. Like, she's going to have to shake its hand and then find out where the spring water is through looking through the plant's eyes. Of course. I'll just write that in.
Whoa, we're out!
Oh,
Ooh, it's much brighter here.
Glacial spring water can be found on one of the mountains around here. Let's all look for it.
let's all look for it.
Wait, how can there be light coming from below the ground here? Is this a water vein?
I don't know what it is.
Well, according to that flower, the water vein is related to the plants, and the plants will lead us to that spring. So I guess we should follow the water veins.
If that's what you want, do that. Clear the water veins that flow through the mountains. And there's 3 seashells. We want them. So I know what this is. This is
Dodoko, where are...
run around, kill everything, see everything, get everything.
You write born to kill on your helmet and you wear a peace button. Was that supposed to be some kind of sick joke?
I think I was trying to suggest something about the duality of man, sir.
I am actually going to have to change that, you know, because when it's hot like it is, it's not major hot now, but it is hot. I wave my arms and I start yelling.
So heavy.
To change it to something more relaxed. So have your tippies, thank you. Thank you for the tippies. Coffee stream alerts. This is the system. Buy me a coffee. Right then, we're going for this. And we're putting this over here.
Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Gin can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed.
How'd they get all those
are the
dogs?
survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me.
Oh, it's in their Serenita pot. Cheeky bugger. They got all those doggins in the Serenita pot. How'd they get them? Cheeky bugger. I'm gonna have to do that in my now I've got all the more reason to get in my Serenita pot.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Thank you. Thank you for the tippies. Thank you. It's worth it to see all those doggies. Like, look at them in the house. They're in the house. I've got Cattons in the house.
These bombs, so heavy.
Serenita pot jealousy. I shouldn't be jealous of someone else's Serenita pot, should I? It's good that is. We'll leave that on, yeah. See, this is the game. Cattons. Do you want cats? We got cats.
Judgment! Yeah! Yeah! You can't run!
We got cats. Plus, you can decapitate these chuffers. Well, you can't actually decapitate them. Could you imagine if you accidentally decapitated one of the hilly churls by mistake?
Punishment!
Like the fight suddenly stopped and everyone went. Took his head clean off. I'm just in for the fight here because I can just see them and I want to fight. You don't get that in cat game. You don't get that. This isn't happening. This smashing up of these giant slimes. I'll tell you what it is, it's a funny feeling. What it is that this has felt incredibly novel all the way. And it kind of still does. Like, I think that makes sense, doesn't it? This game has felt novel, like, new and interesting all the way. Like, lots to keep my brain occupied. And then someone's like, look, here's a new game that's interesting.
Excellent.
And then you have to compare, like, what this game is now like when the novelty value of it being the newest, oh, what's this game, has slightly worn off. Like, is it still that interesting? And I hadn't perceived that I would be judging that aspect of it, because I thought I was just going to do a quick review after the story mode.
The flow of water is blocked here.
Is it because of that pile of rocks? Let's remove them.
Okay, Paimon. Seems like no problem for me. And these berries are mine as well. And we're following this mystic water thing, which is fine. It's quite relaxing, actually. More relaxing than playing a cat game.
Make my escape.
What are we doing? Going in here? What's this over here as well? That's purple. Oh, hello, hello. I know what this is. Wow, I got it wrong. What the fuck? That was all the same note. Dun 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 dun.
Make my escape.
Make my escape. Oh, what? Did it wants me to fire me up here? What does it fire me up there for? That can't be right. Follow that snaky water. And that snaky water goes up there. And I want to open that. So kind of just twist the trumpet. I can't twist the trumpet. I just do that and it goes there. The fuck? And something went whoom on my sounds. Also, I haven't been picking up the seashells that I just forgot to think about the seashells. So I need to get the seashells.
You can't
I was going to say, I suppose they'll be there, won't they?
Ring cutter.
Thanks, Clee. Da da da. Why did it fire me over here? I bet it's more straightforward in the cat game. I bet you know what's going on in the cat game. There's a seashell, look.
Zakar, don't push yourself. Let's go and rest for a while.
Thanks. What's that noise then? Blung. Came up then. Sounded like a geoculus. Came up on the thing. I don't see nothing on my map. I don't know what is going on. Just going to follow this blue line around a bit. This is where we started, isn't it? So I just not got very far. Followed it up here.
La la la. Da da da.
Then it wants to go in there. Oh no, look, there's another one. There's another one. Adjust orientation. See, I knew it. It's been stupid. Why is it pointing over there? There. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Thank you very much. Follow this strange water stuff. Boom! She can destroy blocks. You just have to get the bombs on target. There we go.
Everyone, I found a note here.
It says something about catch. Right. That is a note, isn't it? So it says waterproof note.
Oh, so that's how it is.
Look at this style and signature. It's from Albedo. He's one of our friends from Mondstadt. He's an amazing alchemist who's visited this island before. He left this note here for future adventurers.
I'm just laughing because now they brought him into it. Like, we've got enough of them. We've got enough of them to think about.
Oh, So it's him.
Him as well now.
He's saying this whole island has been turned into an instrument?
He's been here.
Underground water veins play an important part too.
Ah, clean your instrument before the performance. Makes a lot of sense.
I don't remember that. I never cleaned any instruments. Never cleaned. I have cleaned a guitar or two, actually. I have. Tell a lie. I have cleaned a guitar in my time. But in general, let's get the instrument out, tune it up a little bit.
Cleo is a brave
Rock
girl
out.
today. I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
What I would like to know, Clea, is what the fuck? Everyone's disappeared, and I've got to do something, but I don't know what I've got to do. Why have they done that to me? Why have they all disappeared and left me to just... There's like a thing I need to set on fire there. Like, why did nothing happen in here? You found a note. They were like, the islands, and she was like, it'll, you dropped a Kleekity in Discord. Like, I'll have to look at it. I tell you what, I'm not up to finding out what's going on in Discord on this stream right now. I'm already trying to work out what's going on in this fucking game. Once I can get my head around what's going on here, with this fucking water thing going up in the air now. Then I could consider looking at this. I'll look at Discord at the end and the start of next stream, and I'll get my head around it for next stream. How about that? Because I can't use my brain in 2 or 3 different ways. I'm following this water, am I? This is strange. It feels strange, the way the water's animated over the top of the game. And the way I'm sort of moving through it. Much better than a cat game, though, I'll tell you that. If I was playing this as a cat, it would be well rubbish. I'm really glad I'm playing it as Clee. And not a cat. It definitely wants me up this mountain, doesn't it? I better not get up here and there'll be a problem. What's this now? Cheeky chest. So I've got to come from the top to let that and then do that. Yeah, I see that. Well done, Clee. Oh! Well done, Clee. Let's do that. You blew me off. You chuffer. Not having that. You get them, Clee. Come on.
La la la.
La la la. Gotta go from high up, Clee.
Woo.
Higher up, the better. Did that noise again to me? Did you hear that? That noise is the noise it makes when you see a Geoculus. Maybe that's that blue thing that came into play. What's going on? Alright, thanks.
Maybe there's even more buried below.
I don't know, Clee. Right. Let's play the song. It's not musical. It's just gone plonk, 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 plonk. They haven't bothered. They did a song on the first one. Plonk, 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 plonk. Plonk, 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 plonk. You know, that's reminding me, when I first did recorder lessons at primary school, they taught us how to play the recorder, and the first song we played was called Little Fly. And there you go. And Little Fly was just one note. I think it was just the note B. I think it was the note B. And it went da 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 da, like that. And you just play B, 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 all note B. And the song goes, little fly, such a clown, always buzzing all around. I could play Little Fly. I could play Little Fly. And then the next one was called Joe stubbed his toe on the way to Mexico. And it was da 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 da. Like, it was like 3 notes. Da 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 da. da 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 da. It was 3 notes. It was 3 notes.
Bombs, so heavy.
That looks like a rock you can break. It's not though. It was 3 notes anyway. Joe stubbed his toe on the way to Mexico, and then coming back he hurt his back running on the railroad track. That was 3 notes. Could do that one. Oh, cheeky. Got to get a bit higher. I know the drill, Rodney. So 3 blind mice. Yeah, I think we did do 3 blind mice as well. I think that was in the repertoire. And I think after that, I started to lose my way with recorder. I remember we did Ooh, shit. What now? Spirit of joy, as strong as the wind, gentle as is the something. It was that. We did that. Heard that. Pew, pew. Will it go through the air? No. So I need to have something on there when I run over there and press that button. You can either have Geo Traveller, or you're gonna have to have because I'm not switching Traveller now. So we're gonna have to have Go Baron Bunny, and it's an issue. I'll tell you what, it's an issue because the Chuffing Baron Bunny will blow up.
Leave it to me.
By the time I get over there, the Chuffing Baron Bunny will blow up. You watch. I won't even be able to get the Chuffing Baron Bunny on the thing first. I'm not allowed to go outside of this, so I've got to be really careful not to go outside of there. Baron Bunny, you've got to get it on just perfectly on there. It would be no problem, will it? Missed it, so now time's ticking. Get on there, you. Right, run, press the button. I twisted the thing by mistake, so I buggered it up. And now I've got to fly all the way up there to do it. Because I can't throw a Baron Bunny. I can't be arsed with that. I say we leave that. And every Primo's valuable, but right now, I will know that's there. Let's mark it.
These pants look a lot like the ones we saw in the cave.
That's right, Paimon. Let's just mark it there, and you know, we can come back to that if we're really desperate for a Primo, but... There we are, look. What are you saying, right? What's going on? Oh, right, the plant's getting the water, so maybe I don't want to burn the plant down. I don't know, man. I'll do this.
That's more like it.
That's more like it. Not just before, mate. There you go.
I'll race you there.
That's done that now. So obviously we just jump down here. Oh look, it's filling up with water. Obtain the water. I don't know how to obtain it. What do you mean obtain it? Draw water. Can't draw water. It's got nothing to have lines around. It's just like nothing, is it? Water. How are you going to draw water? You did colour it in blue. Can't draw water. Actually, that's such a weird... Like, when you're a kid, you draw the house and the grass and the sky and the clouds in the sky and the sun in the sky. Don't you? Hello, Juzzy. Hello, Juzzy. When you're a kid, you draw the sun and the sky and everything, yeah? And you just instinctively have a crack at that. But really, when you think about it, being an accomplished artist, actually giving a faithful rendition of a midday, noontime sky would be quite difficult, wouldn't it, really? You know, such a subtle blend of colours and maybe some interesting techniques, like drawing water. My art teacher once made us... the homework was draw an egg, not a cracked egg, not an egg in a fried egg, don't know, an egg in its shell, on a table, an egg. Draw me an egg. And so, you know, on the bus the next morning, I was drawing this egg. On the bus the next morning, always used to do my art homework on the bus on the way to school the morning that I was supposed to hand it in. Drawing in it where you're like, you can draw on the way home to school, you've got 30 minutes, you can draw an egg. So like, I drew my egg on the way. And like, it is hard though, isn't it? Because, you know, the bus was going like this and the egg kept wobbling off. But no, it is hard because an egg doesn't have a line. It's not like an oval. You don't just draw an ovoid shape, which is what you'd think to do, is you draw that line around it. There you go, egg shaped. But that's not what it is. Like, you see the light and the shade, and you see the shadow it casts, and the way that the light, like, it's basically a study in light, isn't it? And that's what all photography is, and that's what good artists do when they're rendering. Like, some people aren't doing accurate, faithful renditions, like, you know, one-to-one exact. Some people are, and with ballpoint pens and all sorts. But all the way through, what you're doing is you're picking out areas of light and shade, and you're just filling in the right, you know, and it becomes a gradient. That area's a bit dark, we'll paint that in. This area's got, like, you know, this shape to it, we'll paint that in. Put a bit more detail in this, because and then after a while it becomes the image. Like, you don't sort of draw a line around it and say, that's someone's hat, that's a cow, that's the side of the building. You don't do those things, drawing in lines around them. You just say, that's red there, that's brown there, that's a bit green, and that green is the shape of that hat. Look, there it is. Boom, it starts to stand out at you as you fill in these shapes. And like, you use the absence of something as well, like the lights and the darks, and they reveal. Like, if you're looking at it like there's a cow, you're missing the light hitting the cow here and the darkness hitting it here. It's like, it might be two different tones to the same cow. You just draw it all yellow, it's a cow, you know, or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like the crayon box. It's like the crayon box thing. Like, you know, like I was saying about the sun, you know, the sun is big and yellow, so they're big and yellow. But it's not really, is it? It's a gradient of light. Like, if you try to, like, so drawing water, this is where I got this from. It says draw water. Like, obviously I'm making a pun, because they meant draw it as in make a draft, fill the bottle. Like, but drawing water is a real challenge, isn't it, to an artist? Because what you see when you see water is actually the reflection on the water, or the refraction of the image through the water, but you don't really see the water. These days in computer games, what I'm looking at now is such a like, I was just swimming in that fucking stuff. I could see the surface tension, the rippling. Like, it's so advanced. Like, when I first started playing computer games, water was just blue pixels. I'm so impressed, like, with little things sometimes. Water.
So, if you drink this, you can suddenly sing like an angel?
You should give it a try, if you're curious.
Glug, glug, glug.
Oh, no. I'm terrible at singing. It would be, extremely embarrassing if it didn't work.
Oh, Mona. I actually think you've got a sweet voice that's well suited for singing. If you're interested, I can teach you a few things about vocals once we get back to camp.
Oh, really? I'd love to, but you'd have to promise you won't laugh at me.
Of course not. Everyone's got to start somewhere,
One
right?
of those, I just noticed one of those, because I was paying attention to the game and everything. One of those dogs says squirrel. It was like, you'd have to wait for it to come around again. But one of the dogs have little words above their head, and one of them said squirrel. And my little dog, that's what my little dog is dreaming of.
Maybe I can give it a try.
My little dog, he really wants to get back to the woods, I know it. You know, he wants to see his friends. Don't you, Marlo? You want to see your friends, Guesty and Katie, and you want to get to the woods, don't you? They're two things you haven't done for a few days. All this heat and whatever. Last couple of weeks, just like, I've been doing a lot more streaming. Anyway, I'm just saying.
Great! But before that, we should deliver the spring water to that flower.
Okay. Well, to re-enter the Mirage, we just need to touch the drum on the beach again.
I'll touch your drum on the beach, mate. Got some primos out of that. That was fine. That wasn't any big issue, was it? That was no big thing. That was just a nice little run round, give us some primos. I'm happy with that. Nice little spring lake, glacial spring water. at the top of a mountain. Lovely little place to have a little swim. Happy with that. There's a chest that I want to come back to, you know, if I want to. Yeah, it's a right chuffer. I could come back with... Because if I use Gravekeeper and I drop an actual... Starfall! If I drop a Starfall on it, then it will stay in place, and then I can just take it to my heart's content. Just because I'm doing it with Amber, it just takes ages. We've got conches that we want to hit. So I'm actually going to look for a conch over here, which I think might be on the way down. It's under me right here. And then I'm going to navigate my way over there in a second, but here's one. Want to hit these. I'm pretty sure we want to hit these.
Agafia, I'm fine.
All right. Well,
But
don't worry.
Right, and I'll show you something special about these conches in a little minute. Map. Let's take me back to the top. To the Tiggity TOP. I'm going to give it energy. I'm going to get you lively. L-I-V-E lively. So then I'm going to stay nice and calm, mate. Then we're going to fly down here and just get another conch. I'm going to bonk this. Bonk this hapless hilly churl on the head. No, she's not going to literally bonk it.
No, my soul.
Not in the colloquial British sense. Boosh, just pop it on the head like that. Give it a killing. And that's my conch. Get off it. Don't know what you're even doing touching it.
Why are there so many hilly trolls around our signal testing site?
It doesn't matter what the conches say, right? Get this. It doesn't matter what they say. What matters... Look, you get them in here, look. Put them in here, put them in the mission log. When they've got them all in order, then we might as well listen to them then, yeah? At the moment, I'm missing some, so it doesn't matter what they say. But get this, right? It's to blow your mind. Oh, it's 7 of 8 there. 80 primos for... 80 primos for getting 8. 80 for 8. So each one is worth 10 primos, effectively. 80 for... Another 80 for getting 12. So they're worth more than 10 primos now. 16. Another 80? I want all the conches. 20. That's not primos, that's Mora. Why did you let me down at the end? 20's Mora. 16 is 80 primos. 20 is 40 more thousand Mora. 80 primos though, so I want that. And when you get there, you also get an outfit gift, which I'm saying now I don't care about. But the minute I get her as a character and I get my outfit gift, I'm gonna be like, oh, the outfit's better. This is a good outfit. Oh, I'm glad I got that. But are we gonna get her as a character? We need to invite her. I think that's what this means. I've only got 600 of these iridescent flotsam. Flotsam and jetsam. Iridescent flotsam. I've got some of them, but only 600. I need 2,400 in American numbers. 2,400 in British numbers. And that's 2 6s are 12, 2 12s are 24. That's 4 runs of 600. Where did I get my 600 from? I hear you ask. Do you remember we went in this little... I'm not going to go back there now, but remember when yesterday, in his world, we did his little quest. Yesterday, we did this stuff. We're not going back in there now. You complete it 3 times, you get the primos. I did that off stream yesterday, and I realised that there was like 2 different runs you could do. There was like the introduction one, which we did on stream, and then there was like a different one. They had the same number of iridescent flotsam available, so I just did the same one 3 times, not realising that once I'd done it, there's no point in coming back to the other one because you can't get any more. You can only get 600. So his quest thing, his challenges in his domain, like I don't know, his mini domain, that was my 600 flotsam from yesterday. So I'm assuming that she's going to give me another 600 flotsam. You know, 2 6s 12, yeah, at the end of this, after we've done some challenges for her. And then Imarachnite Keep, another 600 flotsam, and then Temple of the Star, another 600 flotsam. I'm expecting to get 2,400 flotsam in that order, that way. The only thing that's a bit of a shame is that there's an event shop, and you can spend your flotsam on a crown for 400. But I'm assuming I don't get that because I'll get the character instead. I'm assuming this is a choice. if you don't want the character, maybe you get all this stuff. We might get more iridescent flotsam. I don't know. But at the moment, that's beyond me. Because from what I can see available, we only get that. So I need to make sure I do that for this. There's always something on the fucking list, isn't there? So these conches ain't half bad. They're worth primos. So that's why we want them. They're worth primos and a costume. But in order to get the costume, we've got to do all these quests and get me flotsam. Once I got me flotsam, then I sort me jetsam. It's never ending, isn't it? But it is never ending in a good way. Because we've actually got quite cool new characters to level up and stuff. And through all this, we're getting books, we're getting Mora. So, complete all this, run through Inazuma, and then we should have enough Mora and books to really feed up all our cool characters. And then we'll be in the new zone, there'll be new characters flying around, there'll be new stories. You know, it'd be cool. What am I supposed to be doing here? Touching the drum? I'll touch your drum in a minute. Party setup. Let's make sure we've got the wrecking crew on, just in case. Amber, you are level 70, total quality. One of my prime movers.
I'll bring my seasonings.
Main characters, but we're just going to take level 75 Zhangling on this, for this run. I'm assuming this might start the domain stuff. No, in a minute it might. You don't know. You never know. You never know. Blazing Heart.
This is the glacial spring water you were looking for.
You can have that. Don't know why I had to do that out of my inventory. Rodney. You could have just done that. She sprinkled the flower with the water. She could have done that.
A lot better now. Thank you very much.
This looks a bit worrying though. It looks dangerous. So.
Now, I'll send you to your destination.
Woo!
The characters are like a reward for collecting 2,000. You don't use them to buy her. Really? You get everything and the character. Oh, that's much better. That's nice. That's nicer than then. Good. I thought it was like a trade-off. That's nice then. I'll get everything. At the moment, I'm not going to spend any of those seashells though until I've got the character. You know, I'm an old school. Enter the Hall of Music. Why? Where? I mean, I need to pay more attention on this game. Is it up there? It must be. Good. The Hall of Music.
Make my escape.
The hills are alive with the Hall of Music. It's another painting. Get me in there like Mario.
I'm going to lose my hat.
Don't make her lose her hat.
This scent.
You can smell like shit.
It's so...
Wait, listen.
It's so
There's a
dark.
voice. Can you hear that?
Listen, it's really dark. There's wind. And it smells funny. It's a bumhole. This is the bumhole. Approach the doors from which you hear voices. Who's talking in my bumhole? Oh, it's now going to get all dark and weird.
The reason the birds sing so sweetly is because they drink the spring water from up in the mountaintops. Xinyan, we're not singers in this family. None of us are. What makes you think you can be any different?
Oh, so I just need to go drink some of this spring water, and then I'll be able to sing? Oh, I'll be right back, Mama.
Oh, she got the wrong end of the stick. Her mum was trying to sort of say to her, look, you know, the reason the birds can sing so sweetly is because they're birds, and like you're not, and you know they drink the glacial spring water off the top of the mountains, meaning like, you know, it's something you'll never be able to achieve, and maybe just get it out of your head. But no, she took on board the idea that she should drink from the springs, and it'll, maybe she's not actually talented at singing, which is a bit weird because she's supposed to be the music one.
You mustn't stay out so late in the mountains by yourself, child. You scared the bejesus out of me. Here, this is the spring water you were looking for.
Have they got America in the game? Because they got Americans now.
Really? Oh, you're the best, Daddy.
So now she's got the spring water. So now she's going to sing like Prince and the New Power Generation.
This time?
To find somewhere she could sing, no doubt.
Right.
How was I supposed to know she'd go running off looking for spring water?
Oh, this is the story of a young musician held back by innate talent deficiencies but not through lack of Desire.
Get down from there! You can't set up a stage here! If you can't sing, you should be keeping your mouth shut, not putting on a public performance. Ugh.
Oh god, she's been heckled.
Don't tear down the stage!
Oh god, she's smashing the stage down. It's not bad. It's one thing if you don't do very well in your performance and, you know, you're not a natural and don't come out very... But it's another thing if they tear the stage down, isn't it? That's quite another... I don't know what you managed to achieve. I don't know what you did. I don't know how you did that, but... Maybe what it is, maybe all it is, I'll tell you what it is.
Again, my dear child. Why are you playing that crass instrument again? It's not ladylike.
I'll tell you what it is, this is the story of rock and roll. Is they didn't like it at first, did they? They didn't like it at first. Oh, what's that noise? Oh, what's that racket? Yeah, well, like, you know, she's the story of electric guitar music. They didn't like it at first. Bob Dylan, when Bob Dylan first started playing his... Because Bob Dylan, I sound like an old man now. When Bob Dylan first started playing the guitar, it was acoustic. And they liked that. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man. Play a song for me in your jingly jangly way. Oh. And then... Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan decided to have a go at the electric guitar when they started bringing out electric guitars. Rhythm and blues players were using it to go... and shit like that, and Bob Dylan was like, yeah, that sounds cool, and he had a crack at it. Hello, Roger. here and gone again. And he had a crack at it, and then Bob Dylan had a crack at this electric guitar. He played a gig, and literally the people that came to see him, all these hippies and like everyone else, was playing acoustic guitars, and Bob Dylan plugged in an electric guitar and was like, this is the new latest thing, electric guitars, check this out. And they went, boo, get off, you fucking idiot, I hate you. And like they didn't like him for it. But you know, we went a long way since then, haven't we? We've gone a long way since then, so should make it big in the American music business if you can't sing. Yeah, it's irrelevant these days. But no, we have gone a long way since then, and it's about style, and like maybe these people don't like the way she sings, but it doesn't mean she's not a good singer. Although there are things to be said for being able to hit a note and hear that you are hitting the notes. And I think there is something also, because I like singing, I like music, but for some reason I think I just don't have a voice that no, I don't want to put on a funny accent when I sing, or like pretendy voice. I just think the way I sing is well suited to the football. Like if you're at the football match and I'm singing along with the football men, then that's well suited. But if I'm not well suited tonight, doing a nice, you know, nobody does it better, you know, just chuff it. I'll do the football singing. Who are you? Who are you? Anyway, look, they don't like her singing and her drum playing or whatever, but she's the spirit of rock and roll. And in this world, they've never seen anything like it. They don't know. You know, they've never heard trip hop. They've not had to listen, like they're listening to like little people playing their little instruments. They've not heard like, you know, Massive Attack. They don't know what can go on. They don't have any clue. She could be breaking ground. She could be Bjork for all you know.
Oh, Xinyan, your mother has asked me to teach you some embroidery when I can find the time.
Quit making that racket by the side of the road.
Why are they being so mean? Oh, these people. That's it! Why are you not yelling back? What happened to your rock and roll spirit? And now you're laughing?
Sometimes it's hard to get mad when you hear the same thing 100 times. Still, thanks, Paimon.
What?
Auntie Jishang, how are you doing?
This is weird.
Oh, dear child, I've been waiting to hear from you for a long time. This weekend, I'll be free.
Auntie, stop thinking about me for a hot sec. Your stove is still on and you're cooking soup, right? Oh, you see, it's all burnt.
Oh, how did this happen?
Oh, my. Uncle Jew, little Jew is playing in the mud by the river again. Didn't you tell him not to do that?
What? That rascal is up to his old shenanigans behind my back again, is he? Oh, well, we'll see about that.
Oh, sorry, Uncle High. I'll move my stage someplace else. But your musical taste needs to evolve if you want to keep up with the times. Maybe you didn't know, but even the most famous opera singer Leo likes listening to my boorish music.
What did you say? Is that true? You're not making this up, are you? I'll have to look into this.
They're all gone. See? Knowing the right words to say and when to smile can solve almost any problem.
That's...
If that's the case, then what's your rock and roll spirit for?
Having fun, rocking out, not having a fight.
My rock and roll spirit isn't something I just use to win an argument. That'd be a real waste. Rock and roll is a revolution. Transforming your identity and destiny, saying goodbye to concessions and cowardice, it does them all. And most importantly, it lets you do it with art rather than words.
Leeway. Look at it. Like they just said to it. I like it. I tell you what I like. I sometimes think that the world is full of bad messages, don't I? You know, I go on about it, moan about it sometimes. It could be considered political. So I worry about the amount of messages that are being sent out in the world, like the ideas that are being projected and the kind of things that people take from them and how it shapes people, us in general. So I try my best to sort of push out good messages, don't I, and like say positive things, as well as moaning about Porridge Johnson as well. Moan about Porridge Johnson, but I like it when a piece of art, a piece of work that we're engaged in, has something good to say, and puts across something, you know. Like, it's only a little sentiment, isn't it? It's only a bit of sentiment. It's actually quite powerful, and I like the fact that this game manages to say things that have been instrumental. See me using the word instrumental in my own transformation over the years, in my own development as a human being. And rock and roll isn't explicitly stated in this game, is it? This is not a game about that. It's a kung fu game, but they've chucked this little character in just to represent like punk like ethos. It's talking about art rather than words. I mean, it's just really a really healthy, constructive, positive thing, isn't it? It's really good.
My rock and roll has an unbreakable spirit, like a flame in a rainstorm that refuses to go out, or the magma that never stops boiling under the surface of the land. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go that way. There's a side path right there.
Oh, okay.
What a great mindset you have. If anyone ever called me anything less than a genius, I'd be furious.
Really? I'm not as tempted to give it a shot. Mona is glaring at me.
Paimon, there's a difference between embracing the spirit of rock and roll and playing with fire.
To tell you the truth, I'm also starting to develop an interest in rock and roll.
Seriously? Oh, this better not be a joke.
No, I'm serious. Rock and roll's ability to cultivate such a strong will in people is an incredible thing.
Like, that's really nice they put that in there, isn't it? But I will say this, they're breaking the fourth wall now. Like, you know, breaking the fourth wall. The concept, like, if you're watching a film, for example, I'm in the film now, here's me in the film. Hey, why you wanna, I shouldn't, you coulda, and I was gonna. And that's when it hit me. And like, when I do that and talk to you out there, I'm breaking the fourth wall. The fourth wall is that the people that you watch on telly don't know you're there watching. They don't even know there's a camera there. Shut up, you snoring. They don't even know there's a camera there. They're not aware, you know, you're like a, not a fly on the wall, you're through the director's eyes, but you're given a godlike privilege of being able to go through walls, doorways, fly overhead, look at it from down here, whatever the director chooses. The director is the god and you see through the god's eyes, essentially, these stories. And the fourth wall is not broken because, like, you know, that would break the immersion, wouldn't it? But quite often in modern media, they break the
Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now.
They break the fourth wall by like being self-aware. Sometimes simple as that, or literally turning to the camera and talking. The Wonder Years used to do it by talking to you as, you know, as a narrator, and then the characters wouldn't really hear the voice of the narrator, would they? And you would. But more often than not, it's literally turning to you and saying, "Well, I didn't expect that to happen. Why don't we rewind?" And like, you know, literally breaking the fourth wall for some reason, talking to you, observing the people watching at home.
Seems like I should have just stayed
So yeah, they don't, and this game hasn't like overtly broken the fourth wall, but what it there has done, like I say sometimes in the past, is like rock and roll doesn't exist here because they don't have all the same culture that we have. Like rock and roll, I was just telling you before about how Bob Dylan, it wasn't Bob Dylan that invented rock and roll, but a group of different people all started experimenting with electric instruments at a certain time, and like even the name rock and roll got its name from a certain like context and time and idea that happened in our world. So for this character to just be like, yeah, oh, I do rock and roll. What's rock and roll? Where have you got those words from?
Surely
Like-
I should be doing a growth spurt by now.
It's I think it's breaking the fourth wall. That I think it's to the point where it's like obviously saying to you at home, oh, like we the makers of this game, like have this thing to say about rock and roll through this character, but it's like in the same way as the gacha thing is stuck on the side, this she seems like taken from another world and just sort of stuck on there.
Another door. More delightful individuals await us on the other side, I assume.
Because how can she have an entire rock and roll like awakening and culture on her own? Like, are there other rock and roll instruments and musicians? Like, what's going on?
Let
it doesn't
me
matter.
handle it. Piece of cake.
It's alright. Like I said, if you're gonna go silly, you can go full silly, can't you? At the start of this, we're transported here in a magic teapot, for Christ's sake. So, touched a flower.
Miss, your hairstyle is really strange.
But they're dealing, like, through this, they're just dealing with things that people, like, anyone who feels like her, they can identify with her. Like, if you've got a Mohican, if you've got a piercing, if you've been to a gig recently, you know, if you're the kid that, like, they say that to, like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're giving those people something to identify with, so, it's interesting, isn't it?
Oh, is that so? I think it looks really cool.
I mean, us,
Take a
those
closer
people,
look if
us.
you don't believe me.
Your hair sticks out from your head, and you wear spiky things in it. Nobody else has hair like that.
Well, you're looking at it the wrong way. If I don't look like anybody else, once you've seen me, you won't be able to forget me, even if you try. You'll still recognize me if you ever see me again in the future.
Yeah, you're right.
Your clothes, hair, even the way you walk and talk. It's not just for the eyes of others. It's your style. So you should go with whatever you like.
Really? But if I wore a jacket with a picture of a puppy on it, people would say, hey, little Faye likes stupid little puppies.
I've got a jacket with a picture of a puppy on it, I think. I would quite happily have a jacket with a picture of a puppy on it now, little Faye. I think we should all get jackets with pictures of little puppies on them in honour of little Faye.
Then you should ignore them. So, you like puppies, huh?
I do.
What about your friends?
I do worry a little bit. This is like inducting people into a cult of so you do like these characters, don't you? You know, you like these video game characters, don't you? Like, maybe it's overtly talking about rock and roll, but maybe its subtext is like, you know, you do want to wish and pay money to get who was it that they all liked? It was Raiden, Shogun. Oh, it was Venti, wasn't it, the top one that they all liked? You know, you do want these little characters as your waifus, don't you? But
Well, yeah, they do too.
there's a word that I don't know.
Well, then your friends are gonna love that jacket.
Very similitude. I'm guessing it means like, you know, bit of bit of poke, as in like Paimon says whatever the fuck she wants whenever.
Okay. Miss, how come you don't do your hair in a nice braid? People would love that.
No, I can't help myself. I just like the styles with personality. Plus, I had no idea how so many people would dislike it before I started wearing my hair like this.
So, why don't you change it now?
Well, this hairstyle suits my music and my lifestyle. The regular ones are boring. They're so uninspired. Plus, they get in the way when I'm head bobbing away on stage. If people don't like it, that's up to them. I ain't gonna change it.
What about your friends? Do they not like it too?
Don't give a shit, it's up to her.
Of course they like it. They all say that they think it looks amazing.
I mean, it looks amazing. when I say I don't give a shit. I mean, yeah, your hair looks lovely. Like, shit. Well, I've been a hairdresser for many years, and I've seen all the different hairstyles, so like, you know, like it's what's underneath it in the head coming out of the mouth that's more important to me than, like, you know what I mean.
Your friends are nice to you. That's cool. Not like my friends. They left me here on my own.
Well, if they left you there on your own, you might as well get a fucking jacket with a puppy on it then, because they're not even there bullying you anymore. Don't matter.
Oh, hey now. Why are you crying? What's wrong? You can talk to me.
Well, do you want a jacket with a puppy on it, little boy? This is all going a bit weird.
Little Lulu and little Mung. They're ignoring me. We were gonna meet at the docks today, but they still haven't shown up.
Poor sod. I do remember being a kid and being quite upset once or twice about, like, you know, who is best friends with who. Things like that. But, like, imagine that. Imagine those old days when you were little kids and, like, you know, upset because people didn't want to play with you or like, did want to play with somebody else that day, or, you know, you didn't get to, you know, do the thing in the school play or the what have you, you know, those sort of troubles. God, to have those troubles again instead of adult ones wouldn't be any better. You'd still feel fucking rubbish about it, because when you're a kid that seemed like fucking everything. But yeah, they're ignoring you and they haven't shown up. Well, we'll get you let's go and get you a puppy jacket.
These kids are way too young to be standing each other up like this.
They're all playing Paimon's Pirates on the boat.
No.
Usually.
Stay right here. I'll go take a look around. I'll bring them to you once I find them.
This is all weird though. What's this doing in her head?
Oh, okay. Thanks.
He's actually there, look.
I'll never say anything bad about your hair again.
And I don't know what's going on.
See, now you're talking sense. I'll see you later.
She just let that slide. It's just appeared out of nowhere. There he is, little Meng, having a little cry. Little Faye. All he wants is a jacket with a puppy on it. I don't know if you can see this. It'll be very small. It's a lighter with a puppy on it. That's a lighter with a puppy on it. So I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, mate. Although my lower deck of teeth are hurty, I'll tell you that. That Chuffing hygienist really gave me a good poke. I'm a bit worried that I might get an abscess develop because of all that poking that they've done. And it might be a hurty abscess that I've got. I don't know. What do I know about it? Obviously, I worry about everything, so it might not be that. There's one of his friends, look.
Excuse me.
Look at us
Are
all.
you little Lulu?
Look at this full squad.
Are you looking for me, miss?
Didn't you promise to meet little Faye at the docks? Why aren't you going to meet up with him? He's crying because he thinks you've abandoned him.
Huh? Oh, that silly dum-dum. Why didn't he just come to look for us? We prepared a surprise gift for him. A surprise gift? How strange.
She's gone. Oh, no, I'm in the water. Oh, God, thanks. Little Meng.
Excuse me, are you little Mung? Little Faye is waiting for you at the docks. He's been waiting so long now that he's in tears about it.
Why do they all say Mung? He's not little Mung, is he? It says Meng. It's obviously Meng, otherwise they'd have used the U.
Oh, why is he so dumb? He could have just come here and found us. Oh, never mind. I'll go find him instead.
I'm glad we're sorting this out for them, because could have been playing cats anyway, could we?
He ran off. We should catch up to him.
If it gets red hot or starts hurting or foul smells, yeah, like, you know, I think I'd spot a bit of an infection, wouldn't I? It's just the pain, like, it's just the pain.
Make my escape.
Here we are then.
You dum-dum. We were preparing a surprise gift for you.
Oh.
I'm sorry for being such an idiot. No, I'm sorry.
Everyone's sorry, I get
We
it.
didn't come to the Huh? We brought you loads of yummy lotus hands. You guys. Thank you. And all's well that ends well.
It was all just a misunderstanding.
What's this got to do with...
Sometimes that's just what friends do. If my friends had ditched me to plan a surprise, I'd have gotten upset too.
Is that a hint for us to prepare a surprise for you too? Very clever.
No! I was just speaking my mind.
I know. I was just joking.
Everyone? Paimon's hungry.
It's almost lunchtime. So how about we have lunch at my house?
What?
So, even your house is in this mirage?
Yeah, and so's the food, so...
I just noticed. There's the same road in here as the one, even though we're in a
Okay.
place
I mean, that doesn't make any sense, though, does it? Because what the hell are those kids doing in here? Like, why the... Ah, no! Oh, God, they could swim over there. Like, what are the kids doing in here? They don't belong in the Mirage.
Make my escape.
Do they? Do they? I don't know.
Make my escape.
And that was... It's not even a puzzle, so I don't even know why they bothered doing that. But yeah, we're through here now. Go to a house. Oh, please don't fall through there. Go to a house. Resurrection activated, just in case you die, so something could happen. Oh, we're not going to go in and start messing around, are we? We're just going to have tea, or... You don't know. You can't tell what's going to happen.
We are? Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. No need to take off your shoes.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Oh, chairs. We can finally unwind for a bit.
Huh? Did you guys hear a sound coming from the other room? Oh, you all keep resting here. I'll go have a look. No, the lights aren't even on. And there's no one... Whoa!
Dun dun dun! Happy birthday!
What?
What are you two doing? Why are you sitting in the dark inside my house? You scared the bejesus out of me.
Yunjin, you were totally right. She does get spooked.
It's your birthday, so we planned a surprise party for you.
You girls really shouldn't pull these pranks while pretending to be all sweet and innocent.
Huh? Come on now, what's wrong with that? Who says that being cute and innocent means you can't pull pranks? Back me up, Xiangling.
Back me up. I just realised, do you remember we did a stream and I was like, oh, these could all be in a band, and I gave them all like roles in the band, didn't I? And now there's actually one that actually is all about music and is a drummer, and there's one that's all like a singer, and they could actually be a band. And now the hot chef, she's more of a guitarist than a drummer now, I guess. Like, if the other one's a drummer. Like, there's a band for you. I mean, weird, isn't it, the way things play out?
Totally, Yunjin. Golba pulls pranks on me all the time, too.
All right, you win.
Beidou needs to do something today, so she has asked me to deliver her gift to you. So, here they are. A custom-made dagger and a score of a composition from abroad.
A custom-made dagger with "Till Death Do Us Part" written on it in Spanish. That's almost like something Amber Heard might give to Johnny Depp. And the score of a composition from abroad.
As for my offerings, I had these gold hairpins and iron hair ties, custom made for you by my family.
Iron hair ties? You're telling me that your family used their 1,000 years worth of experience to make hair ties?
What's the problem? Hair ties may look simple and unassuming, but they actually require a lot of intricate craftsmanship to make.
Plus, she likes her hairstyle.
My gift is one of a kind. A little while ago, I came across a bespectacled blacksmith on the street. The way he worked and talked, it felt almost like he could see right through stones. I was skeptical, so I asked him to help me make a bet. And when the merchant cracked the stone open, there was indeed a piece of raw jade inside. I took the jade on the spot and ground it into a pendant, which I then strung on a cord. You can use it as an accessory.
There's some like imperfections on the audio recording there. I mean, obviously this is like an additional bit, isn't it? Like maybe all the actors can't always get into the studio and they have other means, but there's some inconsistency, some error in the processing of the like the de-esser has caused some sort of glitching.
Wow. You made a jade pendant for me?
Yeah. Oh, don't wear it around your neck. Put it on your guitar. Every day I see how much you pamper that guitar. So I thought you should jazz it up a bit.
Or is that how she speaks, with that sizzle in the voice?
Well, I don't know if I can bring myself to hang this thing anywhere except in a display case on an altar. Thank you, Xiangling. You're so thoughtful.
Xiangling has always been thoughtful. But the blacksmith you mentioned, who could see through stones, can you tell me more about him? I'm not exactly sure, but then, all of a sudden, he recovered.
Get away with it.
No, let's not get into that.
Yeah.
The food is getting cold. Let's eat. Wait, Xinyan, didn't you pick up a trick from an Outlander merchant?
Huh? Oh, you mean making a birthday wish?
Yes, that's the one.
It's fine.
Okay.
Look, get on with it.
1, 2, 3.
My wish is...
More primos. Chuffing Hu Tao. 5-star C6 Hu Tao. I don't ever want a C6 character because never going to get one, so I shouldn't ever wish for it.
What happened? Paimon was just peering through the crack in the door.
Like, it'd be well weird if I had enough money to buy a C6 character and I used the money to buy a C6 character. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. For me, for other people might, but like, you know, if I had Elon Musk money and then I was out there buying a C6 character, I'd be like, hang on. Calm down here, Elon.
Given that we are in a mirage, Xinyan, did anything significant happen inside the house?
Paimon knows! Paimon knows! She ran into some of her friends who were throwing her a birthday party.
Yes, I heard all that.
Oh, I made a wish. It's pretty interesting now that I think about it. That actually happened in real life. They paid me a surprise visit on my birthday.
Xinyan, what was your wish?
My wish was to perform with someone completely unexpected.
I wonder who this unexpected person might be.
Tramp off the street with a flute.
I've just figured it out.
Oh, you already know the answer?
Mm-hmm. However, before I tell you the answer, I'd like to clear the water veins that flow through the mountains.
Of course. Of course you would. You wouldn't just want to tell me the answer. Give me 30 primos, keep me going. Keep me going on the primos, and then drag me up the mountain. I get you. I see your game. Clear the water veins on the island 0 of 2. I mean, this looks like... What? Over there as well? This looks like a bit of a chuff, doesn't it? What's that? Oh, look at it, birdie. Look at the birdie. Oh, you are giving me flashbacks to the waters of Chainsaw. So, I don't like you. Can't hurt you with the water.
You can't run! Shiver!
Don't like you. You can go. You can be gone. Not even going to drop me any mats. You're gone. Right, I'm up here then anyway, somewhere to do something. Do you know anything about the water around here? Excuse me. Oh, she's a... You can actually talk to her. See? You don't go just killing everyone. A bard. You're right, a bard. They're bards in this game, aren't they? Venti. I have to... And what's his name's a bard as well, isn't he? That chap, that swordman chap. Kazua. I've got to get back. He's still there. My brothers are gone in their photo. Look. We're not getting through to her, apparently. She's lost her chops. Leave her to it. Get in there, don't mess. Got it.
I suppose it wasn't too much trouble.
Where's the water though? I'm supposed to be following the water, so like where is the water to follow? I assume if I go around the edge I'll find it eventually. There it is, look, there's the water. Here's the first bit to do. It's over here with all this stuff. What are you doing? Oh. Requiring killing, are you? What are you doing, you messer?
You can't run.
There we go. Don't get that in cat game, do you? Then let's do this.
Nice and spicy. You're toast.
We'll have to try and think of a way to work cat game in though, won't we? Like, maybe do it on YouTube in the evenings. YouTube's like gaming Twitch, isn't it? So it'd be Twitch. It would be Twitch. I did think maybe I could play like, I couldn't do this really, but in a different world, maybe I could wake up in the morning and play Hearthstone. Then in the afternoon I play Genshin, and then in the evening and night time I do something chilled out like either more Hearthstone or I can't do the conch because of combat. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like you build in a schedule where you can play more than one game. But already we've got a schedule that's like a lot for me.
You can't run.
Genshin's turned into like all gameplay is now Genshin, so maybe it's that, maybe just we have to eat into some Genshin time, but I do still want to get all this stuff done, you know, in good time for the new expansion. Go. Thank you very much. Let water flow. As long as water flows, the Gardens of Chainsaw will be fucking chuffing nightmare for you.
Right. Judgment. Witness the power of God. You can't run.
There's a chest there that needs popping with. Alright, there it is.
No, my sword.
It's fallen off the chuffer. I need him to not have fallen off so I can activate this, I'm assuming. Oh no, it's this that activates it, isn't it? It's not even playing music now. I think that's because we're in combat. What? How's that wrong? That little chuff with firing things at me can chuff off as well. He's just stood on there, him. Right, now what was wrong last time? Like, it seems like I have to go this way, doesn't it? Yes. Then it's like this one next, yes. Then it's this one. I've got this right. Don't know how I failed that last time. Cheeky. I can't adjust the orientation because of combat. Right. That is annoying.
Rain outlines your judgment.
Because I am going to have to jump off to deal with this chuffer.
You can't run.
Can't even hit him. Now he's going all the way down there. Dead. Deserved that then, didn't he? Might as well go all the way off and get the stuff. Right, back up for this chest. Let's have it. It's my chest, so I left it there, I did. Forgot to do the orientation. Adjust your orientation for this one, Rodney. Are you sure? There you go.
I suppose it wasn't too much trouble.
Yeah.
Not many books in there, though. This is straightforward, isn't it? Once up the mountain, so up the mountain we shall go. Or no, we won't. Can't even see what's going on now. Can't get off. Literally stuck. Fine, it'll be fine. I'm just gonna jump off. Never do that again. What's that? It's like, oh, it's one of those conch things. Oh no, it's not. You followed it around and you got a chest. Follow the little animal.
Yeah, you can't run.
That's what it was, wasn't it? Follow the little animal around and get a chest. Can't see where it went though. Can't remember. Did it go down there or up? Forget it. I'll just forget it. I'll get the main stuff done. If I have to come back and there it is. I'm alright, I'm following it still.
Judgment.
Booba, get them!
Thank you. I need the masks. Always need the masks. That thing's just going to keep going up as I go up, isn't it? So,
Judgment.
no problem with that.
Gotta dash! Out of the frying pan!
You can't run.
Don't really want to be falling off here. He says, as he does. Exactly that. And it's actually annoying knocking them off because I want my stuff.
Time to act.
It's a bit tricky, but not for the right reasons, I don't think. There we go. 2.
You can't run.
Take 2. Easy. That's nice, having that little... I was going to say having the fence means he can't get knocked off, and then I
No, my sword.
pegged him off the edge of the mountain. No mask for me? Right, forget you then. Follow this bird there. Watch the bird there. Thank you.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
There's it firing it off into the sea. That can't be right, can it? Or it might be. I don't know. It's a bit weird. I can't seem to adjust these. Can't adjust them. That's a bit weird. Is that just me? No. These are unadjustable, but I can fire it into the sea. Okay, we'll come back to that, I'm sure. Hello.
Rim cutter. Rain outlines your punishment.
Gotta dash!
You can't run.
Where are you? Don't fall off the edge because I need you for the chest. Thank you.
Time to act.
It's an interesting little ascension. Like literally ascending the mountain rather than ascending the characters. Here's a cheeky chest. water's coming here. Alright, it's a block. So it like that, I'm sure, and then it's filling up. And that's it. That's it. But we've got to go all the way to the top of the mountain. Haven't we? You chuffer. Don't come all the way here for nothing. Ooh, look, there's a challenge. And what's the challenge? And what's this? Adjust orientation. Oh look, it's sending me up and away. Okay, we'll do the challenge first though, yeah, and then I bet it's follow that. No, collect 6 particles. Well, we follow that, won't it? Where are the particles? Yeah, it is follow this, isn't it? Steady. Oh, days. I buggered it up. 1, 2, 3. Where's the rest of them? Where's the rest of them? Why has it done that to me? Can't even see a dynamo particle. This feels a bit unfair. Thought I might see them as I glide down and just still get them, even though I missed the thing shooting me off for further bonus speed. But no. Right. We know there's a challenge on top of that mountain. But by God, I cannot be asked to do that immediately right now. Oh, there's going to be a few challenges left undone here yet, aren't there? But we have got time to come back. We've got 30 days, or 25, or 20 days still to do this. You know, it's still possible, like I said, that I could like be developing abscesses under my gums here and it could turn into a very serious thing, and then I don't get to do any more streaming for months, and then, like, you know, you have to just take the... you have to try and get out of it what you can while you're doing it, don't you? So I should really take these things when they appear, but... I'm thinking about primos per hour. And I think messing about climbing all the way up there just to fail it again, just to mess about to climb all the way up there just to fail it again, I think those sort of things annoy me. So let's see what this one is. Correct. What did I just say? I missed them all. Run all the way back. Wait for the timer. So we'll mark this one. Chuffer. I'll fail it again. I'll try it again now and fail it again now, obviously, and then that'll take me to that. What am I looking to do? Clear water veins on this island. So it could be anywhere now, could it? Where's the challenge thing gone? There it is. It's straightforward, isn't it? It just wants me to go... Where's the thing gone? There. Missed them all. Got the last one. So that was good. Here's the water vein. Is this the new one or is that the old one? I don't know. I'm assuming the new one that I have to do will be up this right hand side mountain, because we've already done the one on the left hand side mountain. So yeah, this looks right, doesn't it? Okay, it wants me in there. Going on? Where's this one gone? Why am I tripping? Hang on. There we go. And we've got to do it again. Pressed it the second time by mistake. this up. What? Following it up, I think. Yeah. It should give you an advantage when you're climbing on foliage like this. It should reduce your stamina, or sorry, impede you less on the stamina, or it should give you a speed advantage. That would be nice. Speed up the climbing. And we're on top of the world again.
No, my sword! Out of the frying pan! You can't run!
Please don't knock him off because I need it for the thing. Thank you. All arrowheads. I've got loads of arrowheads.
I hope we
Looking for
find
masks.
long-lost
Right.
ancient literature.
Is that not? I'm not. Alright, here's the thing, look. Ha! Well done, Sayu. Enjoy that chest and watch this water fill up. Lovely. Little swim in the cold water. Or it's very cold, you might drown, get out. Talk to everyone. That's what's on the cards next. Talk to everyone. So, not just anyone, but everyone. Is that a room there that looks locked? Like, how have I not done everything yet? I suppose we'll find out now. If there's any more to do, it will tell me. Or maybe you come back and have to do the puzzles on another day of your holidays. Better just pull those teeth out in case. I do wonder something. You know, honestly, right? You're going to think I'm nuts, but I did honestly think, like, maybe I should go back to the.
We can, but how do we deal with the last two mountains?
Like when I was younger, I had a brace and it pulled all my teeth apart and, you know, set them nicely in the right shape. And now it feels like they're sort of, you know, just gently sinking back to where they used to go. And this is like, there's not quite enough space in the bottom for all of them. And the one tooth is like starting to want to try and escape. So I do think to myself, shouldn't they just take that one out? Isn't that the easiest? I'm not that fussed. I don't want to have like a big missing. But if you took it out, wouldn't the other ones just settle? It's true they move, yeah. I know, yeah. I'm assuming they moved them to put like they're nice and straight on the top where they put the brace on. I'm glad. I'm happy with it. It was fucking painful, I tell you. And being 15, 16 and 17 and having all this metal in your mouth, that wasn't quite so fun. Then it used to rub on my gums. All the bits used to stick out and rub on the interior of my mouth. Invisalign, that's those, like, they're like aligner things, aren't they? Yeah. Do you know what? It cost a lot of money as well. And the dentist had the audacity when we went back, because the man who did it, he's no longer. I mean, I'm not displeased with any of their work. They did what was right at the time, dentistry and all that. Back then, it was expensive metal braces. Now it's probably something, you know, a bit more gentle. But the dude, you know, the chap that did my I suppose it's cosmetic dentistry. The chap that did it was like a partner in the dentist, and then he moved on. Like, he's a doctor or whatever. You know, he's done quite well. The bloke that was my main dentist for all my life, he's retired now and like enjoys skiing and photography, and he's a nice guy. I'd like happy for him. They've done quite well financially out of it. But like, I went back and I told the I said to the, you know, whoever's my current dentist, remember what, and like I said to the, what are they called? They clean hygienist. And I said, like, I feel like these teeth are slipping backwards. And they said, yeah, that's what happens as you get old, you know, what you're going to do. And I was like, but hang on. I didn't say this, but I thought, that's not what I've been here, gone through all this fucking rigmarole. And I did say, so I didn't say it in that way. I said, but I had braces and, you know, I thought that was supposed to put my teeth where they stay. And she had the audacity to say, did you wear your retainers? Knowing full well that, like, I can't remember back to being 17 whether I wore my retainers or not. I don't even think I did. I don't even think I had a shit of a bother about. I don't remember having retainers. Can't remember. I probably had them. Probably did wear them. Probably didn't wear them. Equal measure. What do I know? I'm happy that I had the braces because my teeth were nice and straight for about however many years, but until last few years now, no, it's not a permanent fix. Nothing is it? You get older. And I'll tell you what as well, I've got hereditary gum disease, and also because I smoke, I've got those two issues going against me. It's not like I've got like sores, and like gum disease means they say it's periodont, like my jawbone is bad, like reduction in the amount of bone in your jaw and gums around your teeth, reduction over the years, reduction. It's going to get bad. I'm going to have to end up dealing with it. When I say dealing with it, suffering with it. I said, is it like they said, give up smoking. Obviously, I'm trying to a bit, not doing very well with it. But the other thing they said was it's genetic, and so I was like, oh, good. There you go then. Like, obviously, by the time I get really old, all my teeth will fall out. But that's what happens when you get really old, isn't it? So that's what you deal with. I'm sure they won't all. They are straight. They are straight for me. Yeah, they're all right. Not bad. Not bad. They did a good job on those braces. It's just in the last couple of years, I feel like my lower, it's that one tooth in the lower. It's like, because the reason I had braces is to like provide more space in my mouth. Like they pulled them apart a bit, didn't they? Like everyone's got a different setup, I suppose. But I had big teeth, and they wanted to pull them apart a little, give more space to them, to sit evenly. And then my mouth has sort of gone, oh, all right then. And like it's like if you haven't got enough space, this is what we're going back to. If it's hurty there, down there, and if like this tooth is giving me trouble, why don't they just fucking remove it then? Why not? I don't want to have like a missing black thing. I don't really want to bother with an implant. But you know, if you've got one, if it's going to be an issue. And when I said this, I've had back teeth out, I've had wisdom teeth out, and I had one out that was like, you know, they were doing too much. It was like a big, like, you're just gonna have to remove that chuffer. One of them up there, right? It was getting fillings and stuff, and it was right up in the back, and I was like, do you know what? Just fucking get rid of it. Why you keep messing with it? The dentist made the choices. I went along with them. If he thought it needed to go out, it needs to go out. Go, get rid of it. It's fine. It's fine. I got a missing tooth or two. But I did say that to them about other teeth, and they said, well, you can't keep removing teeth. To be fair, I'd probably be missing like 2 or 3 other teeth that over the years, like, you know, I've gone in, oh, this one's a bit hurty. Should we just get it out and just leave it at that? I did ask the dentist once, when I heard about implants the first time, when I heard about them for the first time, I did ask the dentist, well, why don't you just take all of my teeth out now and just give me a full set of implants, and then when there's a problem with them, we'll just unscrew them and throw them away? And they were like, yeah, it doesn't quite work like that. It doesn't quite work like that. Like, that would be, because implants sound like straightforward, don't they? Like breast implants, you go in, you're asleep, you wake up, you've got big boobs, and they're in there, and that's it, isn't it? Like, that seems like, but with dental implants, it's not that simple. You don't go in there and go to sleep and wake up and you've got nice teeth. They drill into your bones and put screws in, and then you have to screw your teeth into them, and that's not having things. It's like an infection risk, isn't it, having things like that in your mouth? And then on top of that, like, my issue with the bone, like, density, you'd say, I suppose, like, they did a one of those like x-rays, and they were like, this is you when you were 16, this is you now, and like, look, there's a reduction in your bone density. And I was like, oh my god, is my jaw going to disappear? No, you can still have a jaw. Like, it's just like a reduction between there, and it causes an effect with the teeth and this and that, and like, it's hereditary and all that. And I was like, oh, I don't like this. Should we just take them out now? No, they don't. Breast implants need replaced every 10 years. Really? I did not know that. Did not know that. You just have them took out, wouldn't you? You'd have them for the 10 years. You'd have a go on it for 10 years. You'd have to have them took out, wouldn't you? Just fuck it after that. I mean, how often do you, like, there must be a limit, mustn't there, where you say to yourself, look, do I really need... We've had a good run. It must be like, it's like a car. It's like a used car. Like a second, you know, it's like, we've had a good run, but, and I feel quite attached to you, really, but, you know, it's not my dog. Get them moved. Yeah, you would have to. That would make sense. You have to, because you have to either to remove them and then replace them, or remove them and then just remove them. But there'd be, you know, someone would say, look, we're removing them, you know, we're going to replace them, and at some point you'd say to yourself, just don't fucking bother. No one's looking these days. Do you know what I mean? There would be a cut-off point, wouldn't there, where you just say to yourself, just fucking, I can't be arsed with that now. Like, for me, it'd come immediately. Like, you know, my attitude to things. Definitely getting something in my eye now. This is the second time I've done it today. I've been rubbing things, just absent-mindedly rubbing my eye, and I've made it worse. Many of them just rupture. Oh god, that sounds bad. Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Let's stick to it. There's gotta be a way.
After taking a closer look, it seems to me that most of the island mountains contain water veins and plants in their interior. Those together form a system that connects the mountains with one another. However, now that much of the mountains have collapsed, the connection of plants and water veins is blocked.
You know, like, I did say to them, like, you know, is my oral hygiene causing this? They were like, no, you could do is stop smoking, but you're keeping your teeth nice and clean. Well done. Like, I've started to think, there comes a point in everyone's life where you start to think, look, fucking being human's not all that it's cracked up to be. Like, there must be a, like, I know there was a point in my early 20s where I, like, definitely on the upward curve. Don't know where the curve, I don't know if I'm plateauing. But, like, you know, my teeth are not going to get any whiter over the years. Like, some people's do. I find that very strange with the cosmetic industry. Like, people have all this cosmetic work done, don't they? No, I'm not, you know, critiquing, oh, it's bad to, whatever want people to do, whatever people want to do is up to them. Like, my mum's had work done. Like, I'm not supposed to tell everyone's secrets on the internet, am I? But, like, you know, I'm not like, I don't want to talk too much about, like, other people's business, really, but, I just find it weird that what I see as normal signals of aging, because that's what this is really, isn't it? It's just like being human, like, you know, growing up, growing older. There you go. Like, smoking is huge. Smoking is huge. It will be a massive thing on it, yeah. You know, we've got the huffers and the vapors, and we're trying to work on that. But yeah, like, bottom line, you know, my hair's not getting any thicker. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just, no one, like, you go, everyone must go through a plateauing. I'm quite happy to say it. I'm not, like, scared of it or anything, but what I was saying was that for some people, they, like you're saying, the whitening, right? It is easy then. I don't know. I'm not big into it. But what I find strange is that there's a point where you would expect, and this wasn't such the case in the past. Like, my nan, she got old. Like, you expect an old person to do. But my mom's generation, they've not done the same. They've not done the same thing. They're not into that. They've had all the, like, hairstyle. Like, imagine the hairstyles. Imagine, like, your nan's. Like, imagine the way the hairdressers used to be. They used to be blue rinses and tight curls. And then an entire generation of women said, "I'm not going to look like my nan when I'm," or you know what I mean. And like now, I remember being a hairdresser, so I remember being in the thick of this, and I did not see many women. Like, between, like, I'm not going to even give a definition to the ages, like, between the ages of anything, like, older than, say, 40, I suppose, like, you know, that maybe traditionally you would have said, right, you know, I need to settle down and have a smart hairstyle now, and that's that, or anything like that. Like, people were just, these days, like, 60, 70, 80, like, they're not having blue rinses and going around on little scooters and just playing cards, and you know, they're living full, and it's just a different concept of aging, isn't it? And so along with that goes the look. So I do find it a bit weird though. I find it like because I used to have, like, I'm going to relate it to hairdressing again, is that I used to have to deal with, like, people, and obviously I'm not going to ask their age, but I do want to know about their lifestyle and stuff for their hairdo, but I'm not going to ask their age. But like not knowing, because in the past they didn't have cosmetic surgery, so their teeth got worse and their skin got worse, and like now they've got all the cosmetic surgery, and so they have it, and then like they just like stay looking the same, or even slightly different, slightly tweaked. Like your skin might be better now. That's a good point. Actually, my skin might have been better at one point than it is now, than it was when I was a teenager. I see what you're saying there. There's a good point. There's a good point. I don't know how it all works, but I know these days what I'm saying makes sense, is that with the dyeing of the hair, not just because I used to just, I'd see the grey, wouldn't I, but I wouldn't see everything else. But dyeing of the hair, the tweaking of the face, the whitening of the teeth, people start looking like new and improved as they get older, rather than like aged, and what you typically might see as a symbol of age has changed. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? People look younger. But it's interesting to see that as they get, like, it's like this like bell curve in a way. I don't know how to quite explain the curve. You go from looking younger to looking older to then looking a bit younger, and then you sort of plateau out. Do you know what I mean? Like, you would think that you would start to look older and then you would keep looking older, but you don't, do you? There's a point where you say, hang on, I don't like looking any older than this. I'm going to try and look younger than, I'm going to try and then you sort of like aim for a bit, like your teeth get, like they get whiter and your skin gets tauter. Like, you're like, what? It's a bit of a funny. And then you see the, like, you know, the people who are clearly, you know, getting on a bit, but they've got like jet black hair and ice white teeth, and you think, hang on, it's gone to a bit of an extreme. But yeah, you're right, everyone ages differently, that's true. I've got a few grey hairs, no jokes. My beard goes white, doesn't it? But it's just I was just thinking, like, you know, in modern society it's a bit different, and it's been the first age, I think, where it's happened, because it's actually physical cosmetic surgery, isn't it? It's actually whitening of the teeth. It's, you know, that hasn't really happened before.
What you gonna do about it? Nothing.
If we can dredge all the blockages, we'll be able to connect the islands to form the giant instrument described in Albedo's notes, and play music using the islands themselves.
Yep, for me to reach my goal, we gotta do this. But first, I'd like to consult the flower. It should know what to do.
You can do so
Some
many
of the
things.
plants and water veins on the island mountains have been lost. Do you happen to know another way to dredge the blockages?
You could do a lot of things without surgery, yeah. You could do a lot of things with exercise and healthy living, can't you, as well, yeah.
I know someone who can help you with that. Go ask my companion, Frozen Soul, who lives upstairs.
Oh, God. Blazing Heart and Frozen Soul. I got more to do. I thought that was going to be it, and it was going to be over. 2 hours. Oh, like, come on. Hurry up, Scotty. Play Frozen Soul now. I might have to split this into 2 halves, because I've already done one stream today. And we're going to be doing another one tomorrow. And... hello? Unlocks after completing Blazin Trails. What the chuff do you think I'm doing?
Make my escape. Make my escape.
This is Blazin Trails. I've come here. It says go that way. Oh, look. Perform. Oh, God. Now it wants to fire me off into the sky like a rocket. I've missed it. I'm not very good at that. I'll use this. That's for everyone who doesn't manage it. Right, I'm up here now. There's a drum. That's handy. Oh, no, that's not handy. It's the opposite of handy. But I need to go up here, I'm guessing, so I'll go up here. I mean, I don't know what's happening. Maybe I'll get a ride on one of those doors. A bit like being in Titanic. Bloody right, I'm not gonna... It's a bit like being in Titanic, isn't it? Like, get a ride on the door, yeah? They've heard what I'm saying, they've removed the doors. Get rid of those doors. Don't have him riding the doors. Everyone will see him riding the doors and they'll all want to ride the doors and they won't be able to. What are we doing? Do I want to go in there and talk to that one? Because there's another door over there. Oh, I want to go in here and talk to Frozen Soul, don't I? Come on then.
Make my escape.
Giant frozen flower, you.
Who are you? And what brings you to me?
Now, it's us that's
Nice
asking
to
the
meet you.
questions.
We were wondering if you could use your power to dredge the mountains on the island.
Please, thanks.
Mountains. Oh, I see. You want to become great musicians too, right?
Oh, is that what this is about?
I'm not anti-surgery for personal choice, yeah? I think people should be able to choose what they want to do, but, like you just said in chat there, but I do think that we need to make sure that we have heavy regulate, like, I'll tell you what I'm anti someone getting bad surgery from an unlicensed practitioner or thinking that they need surgery because of a social pressure when actually they're quite fine as they are, and a doctor just saying, oh, right, look, you're quite fine as you are, but if you want, I'll cut your nose off. If that's what you're asking. If you want me to remove your nose, I'll remove your nose. You know, I think we've got to be really careful about some of the practices, and the problem with it is because it's a novel and modern thing, a lot of the practices are modern and novel, so how do you be careful with them when you don't know, like, how to be careful around something that is new? And there's like an industry that's pushing a certain body image because then they can sell a lot more of their product. You know, there's a lot of things tied into it as well. We have to be careful about it, but like, I guess, like all things that we talk about quite often, there's a spectrum, isn't there? So there are people doing things for different reasons, and the like most unhealthy aspect of the spectrum is probably the most worrisome aspect, and there are probably some bad actors out there doing the surgeries, but also at the most healthy end of the spectrum, it can transform people's lives in subtle ways that only they would really fully understand, because it's them and their lives and their bodies, isn't it? So giving people the autonomy to choose that and to enjoy the life they want, I think that's fine.
Correct.
In that case, we seek the same thing. Plant my petal at the ending point of the intersection of melodies.
What?
Oh, thank you.
Do what now? Can't we just get on with it? Plant your what in the into what? I'm here again. Plant Frozen Soul's petal on top of the Chuffing mountain. Alright. Right. No, I'll go on top of the mountain. You put me down here, I'll teleport myself up there, you chuffers. Why don't you just teleport me here? Teleport me out there. Teleport me here. Right, plant, confirm.
Okay, this ought to do the trick.
Fucking did as well,
There's
didn't
a sound coming from the island.
Is that the sound? No. Who was that? Who was that doing that? Oh, it was probably me. Use the powers of Frozen Soul. I mean, what? Use that. That's one of my instructions. Use the powers of Frozen Soul. And it's 170 meters away, so that's different. I've got to go back down there. Alright. Alright then, I'll go back down there. You know the good surgeons, yeah. Good one. Good point. In the UK, we do have cosmetic surgery as an industry, but I'm sure it's not as advanced and extensive as they have in other countries. We have some problems in the UK where people, for example, have been going to Turkey to get cosmetic dentistry done there, and in Turkey they've just been saying, right, put your head back, inject them, right, file their teeth down, stick the stuff on, send them out, and they've been coming back in some bad ways, some of them. So because of certain heavier regulations around certain things, it pushes people to go abroad and get things done in other places. So that's interesting as well, isn't it?
I should have just stayed in bed today.
Yeah, maybe Scott's talking about all this boring nonsense, isn't he, again? Sorry, you might learn something. I find it interesting to talk about things. But yeah. What just happened then? Clear the water veins? You've got to be kidding me, I've just done that. Did I just mess that up? No, this is something different, look, they're over there. Okay, I didn't mess it up, but I feel bad. And I'll tell you why I feel bad, is I can see crabbies, two of the fuckers. I don't want to have to swim over there and fight them. I hate fighting them. I don't know what's going to happen is I'm going to swim over. Right, wait, I'll be her. Oh, I can't change now. Shit. Because when I won't be on my feet, they'll attack me and I won't be on my feet, look. And they'll start hurting me now and I can't do anything because I'm just running away.
Judgment!
Right, I'm going to get this one. Keep them frozen, that's the best plan. I know it might take a bit longer, but just keep them frozen. No, he's got away, no, I can't, no, don't.
You can't run!
Oh, it's so tough, this is if you're in the water. Got him. Damn crabbies. The waters of Chainsaw. God, there's a lot to this quest, isn't there? No, they've just chucked this in as an extra summer event. There's absolutely loads to do. Which is good. Unless you're chasing in Azuma, so you want to be ready for the next... Oh god, I've got to climb up here now. Why don't they just make that wind go all the way to the top, you chuffers? Why have they done this to me? Mountain climbing challenge. Costa Rica. You see, it might be different out there because different countries that are close in different places, isn't it? I'm sure there are some places where it's good and some places where it's not so good and you don't know. I don't. Well, you might, I don't. But, it was just a thing I saw in the news recently that people have been going to Turkey to get their teeth done and they'd been getting them totally chuffed up. It was like a trend. There's been a lot of trends actually, haven't there? A lot of the time it's because it's something novel. Like I said, there's a new product comes on the market, everyone's interested. There's a new surgical technique and it becomes cheap and available and everyone's interested. Like what I guess my mom's generation was seeing rich ladies do is now available to the, you know, more normal consumer.
Ooh, what's in here? Maybe a growth serum?
What's going on? Is my water not going in there now? Because I'm up here. Oh no, there's one of these. There you go. That wasn't too hard, this one, was it? That was just easy. I'm glad they made that a bit more straightforward. Right. This is my island in the sun, built for me by my father's hand. All my days will I sing in praise. Can't remember what you're singing in praise of. Something about the shining sand? Maybe? Shining sand. Yeah, you could find out how bad it is later. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say about these trends, yeah, because like Botox was a big trend, wasn't it? And like, the celebs were having it, and then like normal people could get it in the high street, and like now you don't hear of so many people. Like maybe people still get it, but you don't hear so many. It's not like on the news and you know being talked about, is it? So much. It's not like a trend anymore.
Time to act.
You heard about all the horror stories, like, and then it like was in, you know, it was in the news and it was a big thing, and then it sort of went away a bit. Maybe it's just gone away from, like, you know, my public consciousness perception. Maybe it's still a big thing in clinics. Did I do that right? Yeah. Okay, this one's going to go... Where's it going to go? Thank you. Where's it going now? I don't like the way this is still one of these to go and it hasn't been fired and it says adjust orientation. I get the feeling it's going to want to be fired at something, but... Oh, it'll fire me up in the air.
Body and mind.
It'll fire me up in the air. But before it does, no one who plays Genshin Impact will be able to resist following this trail of... That's the game design for you, look. This is game design. Anyone who plays Genshin Impact is going to pick these... Like, oh look, there's more chests on the islands. I'm going to have to come back here and get every chest, aren't I? Clearly. Once you complete the islands, you can come back to your heart's content over the course of your holidays. So, but look, you can see the shining rock in the distance, and you can see the nice glowing seaweed things, sea mushrooms. And like, you're all going to come up here, aren't you? And then there's the men in the chest and the bad people. Like, of course. It's quite good game design, isn't it? It's like, oh, a piece of candy.
Witness the power of Gugwa. You're toast! You can't run! Lights out.
Got you. Oh, that was a big explosion though, wasn't it, with Chuffer?
Judgment! Gotta dash! Boba, get them!
There's no point in doing that. It's immune. Boba, get them. That's a fire thing, and that's going to blow up. I got away. Good.
Excellent.
It's quite clever in this game as well that you like can make a place interesting, exciting. Just like stick a chest, a few more enemies just around the corner. It's not a big thing, but it keeps like me, you know, it keeps me biting, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? I think it's quite cool. Right, let's trumpet my way up to the top of this thing. Teenagers get Botox now, it's everywhere. Alright, maybe that's what it is then. It's just, instead, now it's so not novel that it's everywhere. It's ubiquitous now. And instead of me hearing about it in the news and stuff all the time, now I don't hear about it. It doesn't mean it's gone away, it just means it's the opposite of it's gone away. It's gone so far into the... Where's that going? All the way down. I've just come all the way up. Chuffer. There's that. That should do that. Then what? I've fired that one off there. Teleport wayport unlocked apparently. I think the islands are supposed to be making this music. Inform Frozen Soul of the result. 100 meters away. But I want to go down there and hit that thing. So I'm going to do this. Where's it going? No, don't go back on yourself. Where are you going? This is a chest. It's a chest for me, this is. Cheeky thing. Watch it go all the way to the top now. Oh, it's just there. It's right there. Okay, fine. And all I've got to do is get that trumpet to play on it. And that'll be the one from all the way up there, won't it? That I've got to poke down this way so it gets... It is, isn't it? I've got to get myself all the way back up there, you chuffer. Cheeky me now. All the way up here. Then I want to change... I didn't change the orientation of this one. Oh, it's already pointing downwards, I think. Let's go and play the music and see what happens. No, it's going off over there, isn't it? Look, it needs to go downwards. And I can't adjust this one, so I don't know. I don't know. There's more chests to discover around here anyway. Let's go and inform Frozen Soul of the result. I'm going to do that by playing the drum. As you do.
Can you feel anything now that we've planted the pedal?
Yes, I can feel it. The sun is shining brightly. The sea gleams like a gemstone. The waves lap.
All right.
The seabirds are landing on the rocks.
It's music.
This is indeed music. In fact, this whole island is a giant musical instrument.
Making music with the tides, waves, and sea breeze as your instruments is the most romantic thing in the world. Let's go, everyone. It's time for my performance.
Cool. Hopefully this will just be a cool animation. I won't have to fucking mess about trying to pretend to play a guitar.
Kazuha, can you feel the wind?
It's coming from that direction. I'll take you to a hill where the wind blows.
Finally, the time has come. Everyone, I once made a wish to perform with someone no one could have expected. And today, on this island, I found my answer.
Kazuha.
No one knows the name or appearance of the man who transformed this island into a giant musical instrument so many years ago. But he is unquestionably one of Teyvat's greatest musicians.
Not Kazuha then. That's a shame, because Kazuha is actually a bard, isn't he, Jazzy told me, so... I do think it's a shame that Kazuha doesn't get to play.
I never imagined I'd be able to see such an instrument. And I never imagined we'd be able to play it during a high tide.
Maybe you'll get to play as part of the band.
No. Music is the gift one gives to their kindred spirit, so... I'll play something that makes for a better duet with the original musician. No rock music for today. Instead, I'm gonna show you something new.
Lounge goth. There we go. Yes, good. I'm glad they're doing this. I'll turn off the... turn off this. You see the whole thing. Show them the whole thing. There she is, this little girl. Someone playing a song.
To you who lived here in the past, I hope you liked this song.
Oh, I thought it was going to go. I thought they were going to sing a song. She just didn't. She just like did the intro, but it was nice. It was close.
How was it? Not bad, huh?
I mean, imagine being an animation department, because animation might be quicker these days on computers, but still, imagine being an animation department saying, we've got an expansion coming out, and we want, so we can only get you 10 seconds, mate. Well, we want a full song, we can only fit 10 seconds. In that time, we'll only be able to do 10 seconds worth of... Are you sure? Maybe if we 6 times the department? No, we'll just do 10 seconds.
Quite impressive.
It was quite nice, though.
I've never heard a duet like that before. It was very interesting.
And so elegant as well.
Thank you. And now I can say my wish has come true.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Get the chests, the primos.
No. In fact, I reckon I'll get a good night's sleep tonight.
Does this mean everyone is free for the time being? If so, I have a suggestion.
What I'm a bit thrown by is, at the end of his, you had all these fights to do, and it was like, cha, 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 fight all these fights. And there's been no combat really here, other than the little things on the island. And I thought there was going to be like a domain and some fights.
I'd like to return to the Fatui camp and see what's going on.
Oh, so you've discovered the Fatui camp as well?
Wait, you know about it too?
Of course, I'm a genius astrologist. Didn't I mention that my scry glass has recovered a little? I can see.
Yep.
I didn't know the Fatui were here too.
Don't worry.
Indeed.
We'll deal with them.
I also informed Fischl of this when we...
I see. Then perhaps we should tell everyone what we know.
A strange machine and delirious Fatui?
I can't say I'm certain, but I don't believe they're complete.
Fair enough. Let's go check out the camp.
I get it. This is still Blazin Trails. All of a sudden, I ask for combat, I get combat. I think. I mean, obviously all these Fatui, I just go around and kill them now. Can't leave them just wandering around like this, can I?
Body and mind. Rain outlines your punishment.
Nice and spicy. Come on out.
No excuse for slacking.
Let me weave you a verse. Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act.
Just take him out now.
Judgment.
Unfortunate fault.
You can't run! No, my sword! Booba, get the...
Shouldn't get careless.
You ran away.
Thanks.
Chuffer.
Make my escape.
Is there another one attacking me from somewhere that I can't see? Oh, they're upstairs, look. Upstairs. They've stopped attacking me now, but I'll still do them.
Judgment! Lights out. Rain outlines your fate.
Trying to build that special for the next kill I'm gonna... Next fight I'm gonna have. Could have done without you popping that shield, you little chuffer, but you're dead now. And then there's 2 over here, there's 2 over there. I mean, I could just go around and kill all the Fatui around all these islands, couldn't I? But I'll do this side as well, and then we'll do the main quest.
No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! I see through you! You can't run! Let's move!
Punishment!
Don't be a killjoy!
You can't run!
We've only just begun! Looks like I went too far.
Cheeky getting in all here where I can't move properly.
Gotta dash. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
I can't even see what I'm doing now properly. There we go.
Shouldn't get careless.
Judgment!
This one's well done.
Missed. Didn't you, Chuffer? You missed me. I'm not gonna miss you.
Body and mind.
Hit me then.
No, my sword!
There we go.
Let me weave you a verse. You can't run!
I couldn't have them all hanging around while I come. I mean, there's some more over there as well, aren't there? But...
Where did they come
all right, here we go.
Nice and spicy. You're toast.
You can't run!
That's them dead.
It's strange that on our way here, we've only run into local monsters and no Fatui.
How bizarre. There are still signs of the camp, and the machine is still here, but...
The machine's broken, but people can hallucinate. Did they disappear or are they
I give up.
hiding?
I'm just going to divine the answer.
Fair enough. You define the answer, love. Like Tom Cruise in that film. With the computer. Oh, it's all problem.
What's the... sorry, everyone.
No.
I can't seem to find any trace of the Fatui.
That was a waste of time
My
then.
has gotten hazy again, but this time I can sense some sort of energy converging and taking physical form.
Alright, we got some
The
information.
destination is... the island over there.
Okay.
Whose mirage will it be this time?
Well, have we finished her Mirage? Because I didn't feel like we finished Blazing Saddles.
Let's head over and have a look. Maybe we'll be able to find something there.
It's all a bit weird. What was it called? Blazing something. Blazin Trails. Blazing something. I tell you, it's blazing fucking something. I tell you. Let's head over there then. Just gonna get this mint. It's just free mint. Is it somewhere that I need to take my little boat to? Or have I been over there before, or what? Where are we going? There's a teleporter, so let's just go. Teleporter to the slaughter. Oh, it's Fischl.
Here we are.
I'm not doing Fischl's Mirage now.
Fischl?
It's really her!
My imprudent retainers. You finally arrived.
We were talking about retainers earlier.
Oh, my. Long time no see.
It hasn't been that long, has it?
I don't know what's going on.
Main Fräulein and I sensed a peculiar aura and came here ahead of time to reunite with everyone.
Did you?
We weren't expecting you. Well, what I mean to say is, you arrived sooner than we expected.
Is it just Paimon? Or does Oz seem nervous?
I don't know, man.
The advent of the Immunakreich is imminent, and I still need to prepare for the consecration.
Main Fräulein, are you sure you...
I am quite capable of acting on my own, Oz. If you're weary of the encroaching darkness of the night, you're quite welcome to return to the blinding brightness of the day.
What I think is that there's some sort of bad juju going on, and she thought it was... You know, we saw like a illusory buildings on this island or something, and she was like, oh, it's the Immunakreich is real, and we were like, okay, it might not be, but I think there's some bad juju. I think there might be a secret bad fort and some bad enemies, and she thinks that she's doing the good thing in the Immunakreich, and actually it's going to backfire, and we're going to have to help out.
Please, Main Fräulein, do not say such things.
Stop staring at me like that! Anyway, the time of explanation is not yet upon us.
Oh, Main Fräulein. I do apologize, everyone. Main Fräulein is having a rough day. Please, do not take it to heart. I must also excuse myself now.
Huh. Still no improvement in her mood, even after all this time away from the group. As soon as I saw Official, I realized that the mirage that's about to take shape here must have something to do with her.
Yes. I, at least, felt a peculiar sense of familiarity when I approached my mirage.
Me too. Even though it didn't really make sense, I just had a feeling that something exciting was gonna happen.
Exactly. Official and Oz can also sense something. And our suspicions are like, how come? Maybe her mirage conceals some secrets that she doesn't want anyone to know about.
Could be that.
Let's all take a rest here for now. When the mirage appears, we will get to the bottom of this mystery.
Blazin Trails completed. Okay, cool. We're not going to do the next one now. I'm not going to do the next one now, but here we go. This is what I thought would happen. We get these little challenges. Complete initial exploration. Complete it 3 times. Complete the final challenge using tremolo florets to hit the opponents enhanced by elemental buffs or shields 6 times. You know what this is. This is the big finale. This is the big shebang. A drum can be found to change the height of mountains. Certain clues that will help solving puzzles by changing the mountains, yeah. So now I can change the mountains
and live each day to the fullest.
And change the place. But I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Initial exploration and then direct strike. On the last one, we did initial exploration. We ran around in that little realm and we killed all those cool things and it was pretty fucking cool. And then I took my 600 out of just doing that over and over again, which was a mistake. I should have done direct strike as well. But we'll do initial exploration and we'll see how it goes. We might do direct strike depending on time, but I think 3 hours will be my lot today. So we'll do this initial exploration. This looks fun. This is what I'm about. There's the wrecking crew. We could take Klee, but we're going to take Zhangling for this just because she's already in the crew. Let's go. I've got to create wind current. Oh. Hopefully I haven't got to do much. Hopefully I've just got to send myself over there. Because domain, it's domain key. This has got to be a proper domain fight, hasn't it? Yeah. 5 within 120 seconds. Like what?
Judgment.
Oh, they are coming here. They're coming here, right?
Rain outlines your fate.
Out of the frying pan.
It's timed, which is a bit of pressure, isn't it? But we'll be fine. I don't seem to have a special power or anything. In the last place, we had a special power.
Get them! Judgment! Shiver!
Rain cutter!
Did rain cutter and I could wasted it.
Time to act.
Just toot me over there, please. Activate tremolo florets to cause them to release sound waves that deal physical damage to opponents. Tremolo florets can effectively attack opponents who are holding shields, strengthened by buffs, or being shielded. And that's them. So I perform that and it kills the enemies, yeah? And you activate them in the right way. So hang on. Well, that seems straightforward, doesn't it? Fucking did it there. And then you run up here and this next one's going to take you away, so, okay. There you go, it blew its shield off.
Outlines your fate.
You can't run.
And then I do the killing, I assume. Let me just try it one more time just to see what happens. The second time it did nothing, so yeah, I do the killing, but I blast it off with the, blast the shield off.
I'm out of here.
Punishment. Eat this. Nice and spicy.
Right, there's some more, so I press the button again. And then start doing damage.
My sword.
Judgment. Gotta dash.
Witness the power of
I wasted that as well. Could have used that later. Oh well. Pop my special, but it don't matter. I'm not that happy fighting on these platforms, but it is what it is. It's a different look, so I'll take it, but I do prefer an arena where I can't fall off the edge. This isn't Super Smash Bros. This is a bit more like it, which makes me think we're going to have a bit more of a Chuffing Barney. Look, 2 big flowers. We're going to have a bit more of a Barney here. And this one can fire me in the air, yeah? Should I wait for it to stop? Or should I just go now? Just go now. Right, let's see what happens when I press it. Use both melodic blooms to defeat opponents quickly. Right, has that done it? Has that killed them? No. So what are they on about? I've got to kill him.
Come on out. I almost dodged that.
You can't run.
A bit more straightforward. I just prefer to kill them. You know, it's nice having the melodic balloons, but on the last one, it was just like you press the T button and it annihilates them. I like that. Press the T button, I can deal with that.
Make my escape.
Rain outlines your fate.
Booba, get them. Shiver. You're toast.
Gotta dash.
I got it.
Nice and spicy.
You can't run.
There are more. Chuff it. Chuffing out. Trying to press those buttons.
Out of the frying pan.
Watch out, mate.
Rain cutter.
Chuffing out. They're both jumping at me now.
Gotta dash.
We will annihilate these chuffers now. Oh, they've both done the missiles at me. That's a bit of a cheat. No, there's spinny arms. I don't like that. One bit.
No, my sword!
You were going to do your spinny arms then, I could see it coming. Chuffer. There he goes. Chuffer. It's costing me time, that is, the spinny arms.
Into the fire.
Cost me loads of time. No, I switched to the wrong... That was a mistake. I tried to switch to her because I thought she'll survive that arrow's bit worse, but...
Nice and spicy.
Now I'm really getting confused. Smashed him by mistake. Don't really want to use food, I just want to charge her special and use her healing.
I'm about to pass out over here.
But I've got to think about time as well. Right, there we go. Now, spinny arms. God, I was just saying about time.
Body and mind.
I can't do it with spinny arms, mate.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate.
You're toast. Out of the frying pan.
Just a minute now to get this one down. I'm pretty sure this will be the last enemy of this little chunk. But just a minute now to make the difference. Let's go.
Nice and spicy.
Judgment. Got a dash.
You can't run.
Got it. 30 seconds. Oh my god, 30 seconds and I've got to do this, dude. I'm not going to be able to do this now, am I? Maybe I should have been pressing these things more often. Because I don't think I can kill this dude in 20 seconds.
Yeah. Punishment. Nice and spicy.
Yeah. You can't run. I have taught you everything I know.
There you go. Analyze opponent numbers and their habits to formulate a combat strategy. I think running away from the spinning arms slowed me down. But I think I maybe should have been pressing those buttons more. Although I think the buttons are only effective to dispel the shields. Yeah, running away from the spinning arms probably slowed me down. But other than that, I need to do a bit more damage. Challenge again I pressed. I didn't mean to press challenge again. I want to leave. Leave, confirm. It's a shame, but I obviously have to come back and absolutely do this. I can't not do it. But for today's session, we're coming up on 3 hours, and I've already done a 2-3 hour stream earlier on YouTube where we did fantastic. We managed to win Words on Stream. Do you know what I realised as well with Words on Stream earlier is that it went on. Like, we could have carried on to level 12, 13, 14, but oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh no, it's okay, I'll just go and talk to everyone. Look at this. This is a musical instrument, look. Musical stones. Not very easy to play. Looks like there's something missing here. Maybe it's a puzzle for a Geo Traveller thing. I don't know. And there's more to find on all these. Like, now that we've done that, we need to run around here, change all the shapes, run around it again. There's more puzzles. There'll be little things to get. You know, this is a whole area. It's a whole area. But yeah, for today we've done enough. As I was saying, we did Words on Stream earlier, and that's what I was saying. Is it keeps going, doesn't it? Working overtime. I just think we're doing good, aren't we? I need to push. Certainly, Genshin Impact. It's given me a direct roadmap to where I want to be when the next expansion comes out. to turn me into a bit of a Genshin streamer. I'm just happy doing it. Certainly on YouTube, we know our regular routine carousel of content has to keep. I have to, you know, keep at that. I'm happy with the editing. We've got a new one on over here on not that one. In fact, I can turn that one off now, can't I? Oh, this one. Channels, Ganji cuts. Venti's dancing, you know, reacting to the
What should I try this time?
reacting, edited that, got that up there. I want one a day.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
I want one cut a day. And what that really should be is a few deviations on a big long stream should provide me with 2 or 3 cuts, and then I can, you know, do one edit session for 3 days worth of uploads, get them all sorted, schedule them, don't think about it, you know, do that twice a week. Need to get that into my schedule. But yeah, you know, we're getting there, aren't we? Look, so yeah, I'm happy doing it. Happy doing it. I am thinking as well recently that I want to take a little break somewhere, just go on a little travels.
Don't we have a job?
You know, I could take a week or 2 off somewhere around it, but at the moment, yeah, we've got our jobs to do. So yeah, Genshin Impact for today. Let me just check my map. I've got loads of resin still to spend. Oh, my chuffing days. But I'm going to take a break from streaming now, and let me just check what time it is as well, because I just let things roll, I just forget. We're coming on midnight, we're 15 minutes to midnight, it's always midnight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break now and knock it on the head. I might just, you know, spend my resin, I might crystallise it or what have you a little bit later. But I'm certainly done for streaming now for today. Tomorrow we are on YouTube talking. I've promised them, so I should do it. You know, I might be a bit tired, but I've promised them I want to do it, even if it's just a bit freeform. Talking Tartaria, Martin Liedtke. Martin Liedtke has made a couple of rash claims recently about free energy and levitation, so we might be looking at that. And I did want to have a little look at Michelle Gibson, maybe off the cuff like I do. So that's coming up tomorrow, and then every evening that I feel like it, I'm going to try. Well, it's okay. What we learned is don't go to Turkey. It's all right to push a bit on this game as well, isn't it? So I'm going to try again. I can't remember what the day is tomorrow. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Thursday, Friday. Yeah, I'm going to try again tomorrow to get on and do some more of this. What's it called? Let me get the thing up. And turn off the fuzzy fox. What we're doing here, this Summertime Odyssey, these resonating visions. Look, we're getting these primos in, aren't we? So, you know, we want to get these conches collected. Not too worried about the story, a bit more worried about the primos. Want to get the conches collected, and now, of course, we've done this one. I was able to clear that one quite easy, but this one is looking like it might be. Maybe I've got the wrong crew because it's a bit more of a geo challenge. Maybe I'll bring a different crew. You know, maybe bring some different characters. But I've got to complete this as well. So we hit that tomorrow. The story mode, I don't know if I've got the legs on it for tomorrow. Maybe we do that Friday. But once we've got Keep done, Immanactrite Apocalypse, that doesn't sound good. Once we've got that done, then it's Temple of the Starlatch, and then that's done. Then this area is just, you know, picking up conches, getting myself some chests. You know, we've got the main story of that done. So it won't be huge, it won't be till the end of time, but once we've got that done, then we can go back to Inazuma. And that's big because Inazuma, I'll have you know, this has all still got to be done, you know. We got stalled, we got here, and we got stalled a couple of times. We've unlocked the islands, we've had a look, but we haven't done the exploration progress, and we haven't done the story quests, and we need them done. Juzzy reckons there's about a month worth of content in there, Well, it's coming on a month to the next expansion, isn't it? So, you know, we need to get into that. Need to tear the meat off those bones in a non-vegan analogy. It's because there's bones down here. There's bones. We need to get into that because we're going to be onto the new place. I'll just have a quick look before we go. The new place as well. Just want to quickly get Fuzzy Fox up. Genshin Sumeru.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
This is their own teaser. They got the wrong character, it should be Lumine. But look, new flower. New Regis vine. It's all very green and verdant. Which means green, so that's like saying the same thing twice.
7元素体系中的最后一块拼图，我们打算用一些更成体系的方式去设计它。在 3.0 版本，我们从一开始便邀请了所有的策划、美术和 IP 部门的同学一起讨论，主要体现在元素反应、关卡设计以及场景机制当中，它们之间也有非常紧密的彼此联系。
So this is coming out August 24th. Might get delayed if I'm lucky, but we have to be ready for it.
原创的效果，它来源于雷元素的能量以及草元素的另一个关键词——智慧的碰撞。计划
A new world, a new reaction, a new set of combinations. Not a new, well, a new addition to the world, a new area in the world. So it's all coming soon, August 24th, and we're going to be ready for it. So once I've completed my Hollybob's quests, we'll be in Inazuma. So you be good, my little Pukos. We'll dream of leeway. No wait, we'll dream it. We won't dream. We'll dream of Inazuma. Look, we'll dream of Inazuma. We will get here. We will get here soon. Let's go and have a look at one of these beautiful places in Inazuma quickly. Once we've done the Hollybobs, we're off to Inazuma. So. Look, we'll dream of Inazuma sunset. Forget Waterloo sunset. We'll dream of Inazuma sunsets. Look at it. It's going to be cool, isn't it? Inazuma's going to be cool. You just know it. It's going to be big. So I'd better get this Hollybob stuff out of the way. Tomorrow we're going to hammer it hard. Might go easy on the YouTube and hard on the Genshin Impact. And you know what happened as well? You know what happened? Look how cool Inazuma is. Look how cool it is. You know what happened? Along the way, we'll get the books. We'll feed them to these characters. Along the way, I'll pick up a load of cool artifacts, stack them on them. Along the way, I might not pick up the constellations. The talents, though, you need books. Oh look, she's got some... There you go, look, along the way we'll pick up these things. Still need some more books. Along the way we'll get everything done. And we'll finish Inazuma and then we'll do a big character building. You know, we're doing it all along the way as we go, but at the same time we've got her to build. We've got her to build. We've got him to build. We've got him to sorry. We've got her to build. We've got her to build. Now we've got some cool characters coming up the pipe hole. So there's a lot to do, and I'm sure that Inazuma's progress, all the books we get, all the XP, all the Mora, will be just in the right balance for making our squad. And then as we do that, the new place will launch, and there'll be new characters. So that's why we're going to get there in due time. We'll all be good. We'll be good. Yeah, no rest for me. It's all good fun, though. It's all good fun, and it's taken its own life as part of our stream. It's taken its own, you know, it's just like happened. Genshin Impact has organically grown into a core component of my content. I'm just enjoying it right now. You know, make hay while the sun shines. Enjoy yourself. And so, yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day. Exactly. Exactly. And none of these characters will be either. Unless you've got a credit card that you want to swipe for, like, you know, thousands and thousands of pounds. In which case, build Rome instead. Not these characters. But you be good, my little Pukosh, you be good. And if you can't be good, then you're going to have to sleep in that. Your bed's up there for the night. Yeah, it'll be noisy and all your hair will stand on end all night. That's how you can get electricity, free electricity out of the sky, look. You just... all you have to do is set up on there and... Anyway, yeah, I should knock it on the head. I should. It is actually officially midnight now, so you be good, my little Pukosh. It's midnight. It's always midnight.